We are here.
It was kind of cool. We all rode up together today, which I thought was pretty cool.
Except for you.
Except for well, I don't count you.
Man.
I had to work, so I had to take.
Just because he's a paladin, you don't have to totally discount him.
I'm sorry, man. I gotta play in the character. I'm leaning into it. Leaning into it.
Oh wait, hold on. I got.
Well, welcome to another ZOE game night, guys. I'm James Durham. I'll be your host tonight, GM. I've got Christian Doyle, Rocco, Ethan, Paladin. Mark's gonna be joining us up here once he gets us all squared away on tech.
Yeah, we got a Mark. Now he's gonna be playing Maggie tonight.
Yeah, he's covering for Maggie's halfling barbarian character.
So apologies in advance for the groping.
Which, hey, speaking of, we're coming back to Saltmarsh tonight. For those of you who caught us 2 weeks ago when we started rerunning the old school classic module, The Sinister Secret of Saltmarsh.
So alliterative.
It was, a nice little callback to the old days, and also, I kind of did it because, as I mentioned 2 weeks ago, the Dungeons & Dragons is releasing a brand new hardcover compilation of the original Sinister Secret of Saltmarsh, Danger of Dunwater, Final Enemy, all together updated for 5th edition on the 27th of this month.
Gotta get it.
It's getting close.
How was everybody's week? We didn't have game night this week on our usual Sunday.
It's true.
Which was weird. Like
that's weird.
That's the first game night we've really missed. I mean, me and James and Maggie were there, but we didn't have any of you guys.
No,
let's just.
It was a game-free night.
Yeah, let's just watch some Game of Thrones and talk about games. I mean, we got a lot of metaverse stuff done.
That's true. We did get a lot of metaverse done, and we're kind of making up for it. All of us being in studio today to play a little bit of D&D.
Yeah, very, very excited about it. Glad you're all here, guys.
It's good to be here.
I missed you, folks.
Yeah, we missed you too, man. This has been.
I live with you.
So while Mark's getting us squared away on tech, for anybody who's new in our audience or who doesn't really watch and follow the show, why don't you guys take a minute, introduce yourselves, and introduce your character you're playing?
Oh, yeah, sure.
You have to go first now.
Well, I mean, but then we're going to have to skip Mark.
Yeah, so we actually have to start on this side, obviously.
This is actually designed to kill that time.
Skip around. I'm Rocco, and I'm playing Father Elias Grunt. He's an orc cleric, and he shaves his tusks down because he's very sensitive about his elocution.
Yeah.
Word that gets made less fun of.
Hi, I'm Paladin. I am playing Seamus O'Flaherty, the half-elf rogue that likes to fall through things. Yeah.
Hi, I'm Ethan, local collection of 37 rats in a trench coat, playing Brecken Haybar, the eternally hungover sorcerer who likes to light things on fire.
I like that one of our underage players is playing the eternally hungover person. The one person who hasn't actually experienced a grown-up hangover yet.
There's two of us.
2 words, prairie oysters.
One word, 27, because that's when it'll happen.
Oh, okay.
You'll think you had a hangover, and then you'll turn 27 and get a hangover, and you'll be like, I don't know if I'm going to throw up or shit my pants right this second.
And the answer is both.
I'm going to be honest, I think I got that out of the way when I was 16.
Oh, yeah, I am still sorry about that.
That's okay. I'll be all right.
Well, I'll follow that up with, hi, I'm Mark, and I'm playing Beldrick Whipping Fist.
Yeah.
Maggie's character, and
male halfling barbarian.
Male halfling barbarian, all right. So basically myself.
Yeah, exactly.
There you go, yeah.
All right, cool.
Although, if you start carrying great big, two-handed weapons into the studio,
I'm
going to ask to work more often.
I'm actually more of a one-handed weapon guy, so.
Yeah, I can see that. And I am Christian Doyle. I am playing a human monk by the name of Petrella Salt, what's called Pepper Pete, what's called just Pete, what's called Stanley.
And there you have our cast for this thing. Now, as you'll notice, some of you pointed out, we don't have a bunch of offerings in the store. This is a very casual gaming environment, but hey, if you want to throw a tip our way and say something, go right ahead. We will gladly stop and listen to whatever you have to say to us. Whether it's advice, or you want to pick on somebody, or you just want to say hello.
Or you want us to pick on somebody, we will also do that.
Oh yeah, we will totally do that. I'm very much for hire for that. I'll give you all my business card later.
His rates are good.
Very affordable.
Apparently we want Mark to take
So
a
we
shot.
had previously explored the attic level and the second floor and the majority of the first floor of the alleged haunted house in Saltmarsh in the last session. Going into the basement and exploring around the house, discovered that maybe it's not really haunted after all.
It looks like there was a group of bandits, near as we can tell, that is making it look like they're pulling a total Scooby-Doo, right?
Very much.
Bring
And
me the head of
they're
old
making
man
people think this
McGillicuddy.
place is haunted, which means that they're probably hiding something good here. What we did find out was that they have some method of communicating out there, like out the window, using the bullseye lantern.
Yeah, exactly.
And we found this piece of paper that has what we assume is the code. We just don't know what the key is for it. So we've got that.
And as I explained, you explored the majority of the first floor, all of the second floor and attic, and had done some cursory examinations of the basement. Where we left off, you had returned from the basement to the first floor to check out some of the stuff up there. And that was in our room that I'm going to go back here. I can give you a little description of. It is on the west wing, on the ground floor of the house. The furthest that one can go. This room is a living area. A door in the north wall leads into a small paved patio. The paving now cracked and overrun with weeds. There's a pile of refuse in the southeast corner. Otherwise, the room is bare. It was in this room that you previously stepped and the magic mouth went off and laughed.
Oh, right,
told
yeah.
you you're all gonna die.
Yeah,
and then
poked
went
the
quiet,
pile
but
of rubbish.
you had already gotten to the point of realizing that this was kind of some shenanigans and weren't exactly scared when a voice tried to run you off.
No
Real
cooldown.
Pirates of the Caribbean Disney stuff.
This is not good engineering.
Or haunted mansion.
That's
a little too on the nose.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm so used to the sailor over here.
I'm a sailor.
And we love you.
That's right, man. You don't
So
get
I have a-
nicknamed Pepper Pete.
But go ahead, since you're filling in.
We did find a ring. I believe Elias has.
Oh
a
yeah,
ring.
I got it. It's
takes
bonded,
24
and I'll
hours.
find out tomorrow what it does.
Oh, it's bonded. Okay.
Yeah.
That's always a
Aren't
good
all
sign.
magic rings
The
bonded?
majority of magical items in the D&D 5th edition game require a bonding or attunement period before they will function for the user now. Meaning it so one can't just pass a ring around to the party, for example, to
I'm
like
still playing 3.5, so.
to make us all be able.
It's a good
It's kind of a to fix some of the flaws in that. For example, we could classically have one ring of invisibility in a party or one ring of whatever, and you could pass it around so we can all pull something off. 5th edition nipped that in the bud. No, you need a 24-hour attunement period.
Yep.
And it also makes it you can't just grab the bad guy's staff and use it against him, which I certainly think there should at very least be a possibility for it. But
That's occasionally useful. I did that in my
It doesn't.
current
That'd
campaign,
be a cool
actually.
feeder class feature.
I really kind of miss the whole
like,
use magic device bracket of
Obviously.
things, but
Best
that's
way
okay.
to take out a 10th level sorcerer with a party of 1st and 2nd level characters is tackle the sorcerer when he's using the toilet.
Yeah.
It's
yeah.
very effective, we found.
Yeah, it's hard to grunt out the verbals, and the somatics are right out the window.
Exactly.
Well, I mean, like, for grabbing like the staff and using it, you could just like roll and make a roll something on the wild magic.
Hi, Maggie.
I like that.
Hi Maggie, we miss you.
Maggie, I'm you.
Mark is you tonight.
So handsome. So beautiful.
Looking good about that.
Luscious locks. And for reference, I think you can only have 3 attuned items at a time. Doesn't matter, but we're on the subject. So it kind
Anyway.
of limits your magical BS.
It does a little, and it's kind of fun.
Yeah.
Is Mark worthy? Yeah, he turned everything on.
That is true.
Without him, we'd all be sitting here looking at nothing right now.
This is true. I did my best, but I could only go so far back there on those machines. Even I have my limits.
What'd we break?
Oh,
Oh.
Is there a puppet humping another puppet again?
Oh, that's
There you go.
glamorous.
Yeah, I know. If you're gonna do it
okay,
right.
there we go.
Maggie.
I can't promise I won't be super handsy.
Gil won't mind.
Yes.
There we go.
Wow, that's really bad.
It's
Really gone
something,
straight.
huh? As the guy at the table with long hair, welcome to my hell.
I had long hair in college. It looked really awful on me, but
You got a full-on Yas Queen.
much better. Much
There we go.
Yeah. All right.
You're worthy. Or my dad.
If you can lift the rainbow wig, you are worthy of having the powers of next destiny.
I can't dispute that. I really can't.
Nobody's got the names. and
So
songs
yeah.
in my head.
So guys,
So was there anything else in this room?
that was all I described.
Is this the first like table full of dudes that I've been at for gaming in like 3 years? I think it is.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's for me.
Which
yeah.
is, you know,
Yeah.
honestly,
Man.
this is sadly atypical for gaming groups.
Not anymore. Not for us.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
The
The
yeah.
world is getting better.
I haven't done this in a while.
Actually, no, because Alice was in that one. I don't think I've ever actually been in an all-male gaming group before in my entire life.
I was cursed
Even in the
with
Boy
them for
Scouts, we had
decades.
one
Oh, yeah,
girl
so
that
was
would
I.
come play.
Cursed
She
with
wasn't
them
always
for
there,
decades.
so-
That's it. So I don't count that. That's
I also don't count Justin. I love you, Justin. You're not here.
You're not watching.
Kyle might be. I love you, Kyle.
Uh-oh. Mark, I mean, we might have some technical difficulties going on.
Technical difficulties.
Oh no.
Don't mind me. I'm trying to figure
Pax,
out.
you can be in our gaming group anytime you're over here. Well, happy to have an extra game night if you're in town.
Yeah, always.
Yeah.
Ease on it, guys. No worries. So while you're in this patio area,
You know, this might be the ideal time for a short rest, as we have.
Let's do it. I just
I
found
think
a
we
new
just
spell I
took
want to
a.
use.
I think we just took a long rest recently.
We took a long rest before we took a long rest before we came into the basement, and
Oh, then we don't
I
need
only
one.
used a cantrip.
Yeah, we don't need anything then.
Yeah,
And
we're
that
good.
was
We're good.
Actually, that was before we rested. So we're
Yeah,
all.
we went to the basement. Everybody almost died because of his rock grub. deal.
Hey, everybody.
Hey,
That's-
you
No,
almost
I
he
died.
almost
died.
died, and I got to light him on fire.
Yeah, no, it was cool.
I didn't put anyone
Moral of the
else at
story:
risk.
everybody was out of spells.
Now, I
We
really want to
slept,
go
we
open
came
that
back.
door that says danger, do not open on it. That might put everybody at risk.
But
For sure. But I'm ready.
excellent.
All right, so we need to continue exploring the basement. We haven't actually finished that yet, right?
You haven't finished exploring the basement, and you have only taken a cursory examination of this particular room as well.
I might as well take a look around.
Mm-hmm.
Since yeah, would you?
I'm gonna
like
keep
me to
watch
do
on the stairs.
perception or
Investigation if you're going to search the
Investigation?
room.
That sounds good to me. That's a natural one.
Man, this
Ooh.
sure is a nice forest.
You know, I won't say the kinds of things I would say in our home game, but you
Oh
know
my
what?
god.
I'll
Yeah.
let you just figure out what I would have told you in the house game.
I'll blindly poke
Looks
my
great,
warhammer around
guys.
in that rubble.
Again, investigation roll. If you
Alright.
don't have it, it's based on your intelligence.
That's so average, my intelligence. Perfectly mediocre.
Mine too.
That's going to be a 13.
13. You don't really find anything.
No rot grubs digging into me this time?
No, not this time.
That's always a plus. I guess I'll give it a. I've got perception.
It's investigation for searching. That takes the place of the old search skill, if you remember, from 3.0 and 3.5.
All right. Well, I'm gonna give an investigation a try then, although I am not in any way proficient.
I believe in you.
But I rolled a 14, which is not good enough.
14, you actually find something with that 14.
Yeah.
There is a secret trap door in the floor.
Son of a. All right.
I literally
Trap
walked
doors in
around-
my patio.
Trap door.
And with a few minutes, you're able to figure out how to open it. And it kind of opens downwards, and as it does so, like slides out into a staircase that goes right down into that big main room in the basement where all the food was hanging and the beds were.
Hey,
And it's got a little slot on the side that's not steps, like so that they could maybe drag things up and down,
Oh.
like
Interesting.
large crates or boxes or things.
Good eye, Pepper Pig.
But yeah, the staircase leads directly down to the basement. Right into that much larger room. I'll give you the description for again. It's a little long, but just so you remember,
There was a
because
lot.
it was a couple weeks ago now. You have entered a room which is so unlike anything else you've seen in the house that for a moment you pause, somewhat taken aback. The illumination here is good since several lit torches are held in shoulder-high brackets around the walls. This was obviously a cellar, but equally obvious it is now used for an entirely different purpose. Your first impression is that it is the living quarters for about 10 people. 10 single beds, crude affairs with little more than mattresses on boards, stand with heads to the south wall, each with a small wooden locker at its foot. In the center of the flagged floor is a long wooden trestle table on which there is a variety of cheap metal cutlery and earthenware crockery, together with a large jug about half full of a light brown liquid. You determined that was beer in the last time you played. There are a dozen of wooden stools around the table. Against the north wall are 2 casks, one larger than the other and both broached. The larger one is nearly full of a clear liquid. You determined that was water last time. The smaller one about half full of a light brown liquid. You determined that was more beer last time.
Yay, beer.
A metal
Beer,
dipper
beer,
hangs
free
on the
beer.
side of the rim of the larger cask. Next to the casks is a large wooden bin. Above it, hanging on hooks on the wall, are a large ham, a long string of sausages, and a small side of meat. Next to the bin is what appears to be a crude metal wood-fired stove, or wood-fired freestanding stove. Above the stove on a shelf are some iron and earthenware cooking utensils, while next to it is a small pile of logs.
I love that it's ham, sausage, meat.
Next to the foot of the stairs are 2 small unbroached casks, next to them a bolt of cloth. The door to your left appears normal, but the one ahead of you has the strong wooden bars across it, carried in brackets on the frame. It's the one that was swollen shut and old, and has written danger on it in the common tongue.
The other one led into
That little
like,
small
the leader's
side quarters, yeah, that
yeah.
you did some decent
Yeah,
examinations
we found a
of.
book that had
That's
all
where-
the code in it.
That was
No,
where you
tides,
found
tides.
the book of erotic poetry, the naval almanac with the tides, and a volume on mesmerism and effect, along with
You know,
that
I
little
think
list.
that book of erotic poetry should
I
at least have you know, a naval something in there about it as well, right?
Probably. I mean,
I
took
mean, if
it.
you're
I'll
not,
pour it
paying
through.
attention to it, I think you're doing it wrong. That's all I'm saying.
And then also there was a little sheet that had a bunch of simple phrases like go, carry, fight, written in the common tongue, and then a strange language that none of you could read, written right across from it in equal columns.
Right.
Could I don't remember if we tried this. Could I make an Arcana check to try and figure out if I know what language it might be based on the look of the script?
I'll allow that.
Cool. Don't screw me.
It will not allow you to translate it.
It's a
but-
9.
9? No, you're not sure.
That's words.
You have never seen the language before.
Probably. Probably words.
You searched the cupboard in here where you found an oilskin coat hanging on a hook. Other than that, you have not.
Sailor has because it's a sailor coat.
Yeah. So again, you only did a cursory examination of this room and of the large room with all the food and beer and stuff in it.
All right.
Hot.
Which pretty much is every bit of the house then, right?
Yeah,
Other
you've
than-
done a cursory examination of the entirety of the house from top to bottom, other than danger door.
Other than the danger door.
And a couple of the rooms you have completely top to bottom tossed and thoroughly searched as well.
Yeah, most of everything on the upper levels we tossed.
Yeah.
Well, since we know that there's not really a whole lot else around here that could get at us, do we want to maybe like split up, go to the rooms on the first floor, each one just take a few minutes to toss a room, see if we can turn anything up?
I'll be
Is
worried.
everyone
me.
around that way?
Yeah, we only focused on one side of the like winery like spot, right? There was all the wine. We only focused on one spot of the wall. Should we check around the rest of the basement and cellar?
Might be worth checking. Hey, Padre. You got your detect poison disease all stocked?
I do, yes.
You want to take, by my calculations, 10 minutes and 6 seconds. Pop that up, make sure everything in here is kosher.
All right then. I'll take 10 minutes and 6 seconds.
The room with the meat and beer and water in it, is that what you're looking at?
That was my suggestion, but
Yes.
You don't detect
Christian
any
sausage is
poisons.
not kosher.
most likely not.
No.
The spell
probably
doesn't
didn't-
detect whether it's kosher or not. It detects whether it's
No.
poisons or.
I
Yeah,
doubt the
totally
blood
is.
was drained.
Oh,
But no,
appropriately.
none of it is kosher. It's all pork.
That was a colloquial kosher, but I accept my misgivings. I'm gonna
Never kosher.
take off a slice of the big ham shank
See, my
and a
thinking
cup of
is,
beer.
we found this in a book. Maybe the cipher is stuffed in a different book somewhere else in the house.
Might be worth doing. Yeah.
Or maybe it relates to passages in the book of erotic poetry. No reason, I might just read it for fun.
Oh, do you want it?
Yes?
Here.
Well, like obviously these are like chapters.
Could you dog ear the best
Chapter
stuff? Thanks.
Well,
So everyone else here can read? Is that a thing?
Yeah.
yeah.
Cool. All right.
Nice.
Me too.
Oh, if you're thinking of 3.5 rules, barbarians are not magically illiterate anymore.
I don't know. I didn't see the show, so I don't know what anything to play with characters.
It's probably
I've
a good
never-
enough thing to go with.
Yeah.
Whatever
with
you
it.
decide to do.
Probably got like a kindergarten level reading comprehension.
I just said I
Passable.
could read. What?
I
Totally
believe you.
read.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hey, what's this say?
Which part?
Nothing. It was a joke. This is scribbles.
Why are you scribbling on your hand?
He's mean.
You
So,
know,
danger door then?
So.
Danger door.
Yeah, danger
Ah,
door. Might as well, right?
Yeah, no.
Do you think like it's actually dangerous, like, or do you think they just like
Now-
put that there to?
Who knows? What
Oh,
matters is
yeah.
that we have an expendable party member to open the door for us.
No, wait, is that me or him?
It's the elf.
Oh! Sick.
You also have the training required to open the door successfully, as we all know.
Yeah, it's sealed shut. I'm not strong enough to pry it open.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I'm hearing a lot of this.
Are the hinges on our side of the door?
The bars are on this side of the door.
Mmm.
I'm gonna prepare.
Ah.
Like somebody put in bars on this side
Can
of
we
the door.
hear anything?
Yeah.
Now
No.
you've done through this part. There was no sound to be heard.
Yeah.
Nothing, and
I
it
knocked.
looked. Your examination looked like it had been
Knocked
barred
back.
for a very long time.
Yeah. So,
I'm going to prepare detect magic for when we start opening it. For my
They referenced that earlier.
I
You missed
saw
it.
that over
Did
there
they?
just now.
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, magical items.
So
don't
he has
burn
detect
so well.
magic, as in he can light it on
Exactly.
fire, and magical stuff probably doesn't burn as easily.
Let's see.
It's a good spell.
I mean,
that's not invalid. Like for most magic things.
Yeah.
So what's the plan, gentlemen?
well, we're
I
looking
could-
for the gold, and the gold was done a long time ago, right?
I mean, well, this is also a hideout, so there might be
Bandits.
more stuff.
And we can punch them.
Bandit
Alright, I
gold.
know that, but like main objective, gold. Gold there a long time ago. So like, yeah, this is the right decision. I'm just agreeing.
Oh, no,
It's like
yeah.
I'm rationalizing.
Okay. I got you.
Before, if you want, before the danger door, there was also that hidden cave down at the bottom of the bluff.
Right. Is this is this danger door in the same cardinal direction that the cliff with the bluff and the cave is?
Not really.
Okay. It might still be connected anyway, but there's no way to
That would be, if you were looking at the danger door, the cliff would be to your left.
Okay.
We can go check out the
So-
cliff before popping the
And
seal. on
probably
this.
like 200 plus feet.
Yeah. But, you know, there might be tunnel chambers, stuff like that connecting it. I don't
Giant
know.
spiders.
I'm just putting it out there.
Well, it looks like the cave you should go in by boat.
Could rappel down the side of the mountain.
What's that, like climbing?
It's like climbing, but in reverse.
yeah.
It's like falling and not dying,
No, it's still climbing.
How do you do the not dying part?
ideally.
Very carefully.
Send the elf.
With rope.
It just seems like if you're supposed to go in by boat, that's going to be the part that they guard.
Yeah.
What if we sneak in the back way that they go?
Probably with a bunch of stupid bugs.
And they have barred
mean-
from this side.
I want to know what's in here regardless.
Me
so,
too.
like,
Okay.
might as well-
For sure. Yeah.
I rolled a strength check to use to.
You're going to have
pry
to
it
get the
out?
bars out. Prying the bars out is going
bars
to
up
require
here.
a strength-based
Yeah,
check or
15.
athletics-based check. You get one of the two of the bars. It takes some effort, and when it pops free, one of the brackets is so rusted it just falls away, and
Oh,
the
no.
door kind of splits a little.
Reaction. Shoot it. It's my held action. I'm gonna hold another one.
It's like
All right, let me take a crack at the other one. Then.
I thought it was a
17.
rust bug.
You pry away, and when it pops free and the brackets pop free, the door pops open. Slow and loud.
That would not be the weirdest bug we saw in this place today.
At least it's not in my skin.
This room is dark.
Oh, no.
Light from the large room behind you spills faintly to show the room is only about 12 feet across. But to your left, there is only darkness. What little you can see is dingy and dirty.
Is this one you?
that's me.
That one's you? That one might be you. Because I'm the weird hood
I
guy.
got 5.
I knew I had
Put
this
your
last
entry
time.
is in through this.
Right in through there?
That's your
Okay.
doorway going into the room this way.
Okay, so Father and I would probably be front because we both popped open the doors.
I'll take center because I was hiding over your shoulder.
And I'll just run past you and punch something if it comes to it.
You can just kickflip right over me.
This is me.
So yeah, I've been told that I'm that Joker.
We'll figure it
so
out.
I'll be that Joker.
They've also got red and green if that makes it easier to
I think
distinguish.
red is
Red is
probably
when
Red is when
bloody.
you're blooded.
Oh, is that why that is? That makes sense.
Because some
Those are all-
abilities
those
kick
are all
in
fourth
when you're
edition.
bloodied
So the
Tokens.
doors going this way? Is that where we're coming?
Yeah, entry point's right there.
in that version of the game.
Should we get the top cam going?
Sure.
It's okay. Or it's up to you.
Yeah.
There's a lot of
First
chairs.
things first, I do want to look to see if there are spiders on the ceiling.
Wanna look
It's
for
dark.
nerds.
He's got dark vision.
I do. But
So do I. Yeah.
Only do. I did only get a 13 though.
I'll take the minus to my perception check to see if there's anything going on.
No, I should probably boot up a light spell, huh?
Is that like you detect magic spell?
I mean, kind of. This one's actually called the light cantrip, but it's
Something is
thematically
moving
similar.
in the dock. Let's roll some initiative.
Oh boy. Yes.
Wait, I've got my held action. I mean, I didn't see it when it came in. Never mind.
22.
Damn!
Yeah,
son.
18
Nice.
plus 4.
Yeah, bud.
Not bad.
19.
I got a 17, and I felt like I did well.
I got
Well, I
a
mean, that's
16, and I'm all right.
All right, Seamus is a 22. What was that, Father?
19.
Father's got a 19. Pete?
Get her in there.
He
I got a 17.
Pete's got a 17.
I've got a 16.
16.
Beldrick has a 10.
And Beldrick has a 10.
11.
Oh, we called them out in order. That's handy.
I have a 12.
By gum.
Alright, how do I want to?
Start us out over there, Seamus.
Mr. McLeod.
So,
Oh, Mr. O'Flanagan.
We can't see them, though, right?
He noticed things moving, so it's up to him to call it out.
like, there's something in the darkness! And then I want to pull my rapier, and then I'm going to move my full movement. No, wait, no. Oh, I just want to move to this first one right in front of me.
All right.
What is it? What is
It is a skeleton.
No!
What are you
Oh, guys, I
shouting?
think this is just like another one of the tricks. And I want to like just try to poke
Just
its
falls
head.
apart.
The old poke the skeleton with the rapier trick.
Right, yeah.
Haven't seen that before. Not in a
That's
while.
one of my favorite
It's stuck in his
puzzles.
ribs.
That is going to be a 13.
A 13. That is the armor class of a skeleton.
Yeah, as I said, he's just like, oh yeah, and he tries to like, he does full force, but still like just tries to poke the head off. And that is a D8.
Mhm.
Really thematic.
Ooh, yeah, that's a 10 damage.
10
20
damage.
when you dropped it in there, so I'll take it.
That skeleton is injured, but still moving forward. Our next person in the initiative count. Father, you're up.
All right, I'll move in next to him. Is this another skeleton I see before me?
It is, in fact, a skeleton.
How do skeletons like warhammers to the face?
They have vulnerability bludgeoning. So
It's going to be a 19.
a 19 will hit because of vulnerability. Roll an additional damage dice.
I mean, you
Bludgeoning
could.
weapons are deadly to creatures made entirely of skeleton.
Would I know that?
Don't forget about the turn.
Yeah, probably.
All right.
Your fists do bludgeoning damage.
So roll another d8.
Yep, roll an extra dice of damage.
You can take my quarterstaff.
That's
if
going
you
to be a
like.
14
might use my
total.
spirit.
14 total
Staff.
damage. You
Nice.
crush the skull of that skeleton, completely obliterating it as the bones fall to the floor with a loud clattering noise.
Noise.
Seriously,
Pete,
they're just
you are
like-
next.
Pete.
Jolly didn't need me.
Are we here?
We entered through these two
We entered
squares.
through these two squares.
Yeah, yeah,
okay. So I can go 1, 2, 3, 4. That'll give me. He'll get an attack, won't he?
Yeah,
Over
you'll
here.
provoke one.
Yep.
I believe you can spend a key to disengage as a bonus action if you would like to.
If you
But are you? This is you here.
That's me. Yeah, that's him.
Yeah,
If
monk.
you
I'll go ahead and take
take
an attack of opportunity.
Oh,
All right. The
You
skeleton
can
will
also
make an
try and
attack
block
of
it.
opportunity.
Still got
You
an
can
attack
spend
on.
those points.
Yeah, but I
on
want you to
different
get the
abilities,
flanking bonus. You can get your
such
sneak attack
as
damage.
using
Right,
the flurry
yeah.
of blows,
20.
disengaging,
That'll hit me,
dashing as a
exactly.
bonus action, stuff like that.
D6 plus 2 piercing damage.
Whoa.
You are stabbed with a short sword. It is rusty. You probably need a tetanus shot.
Too bad those don't exist.
So painful in the
Ooh.
stomach.
I've taken 2 damages.
Or is that rabies?
I mean, getting stabbed in the gut.
Tetanus.
Oh, so
Whether-
I was thinking the
Got
shot.
That attack of
Oh.
opportunity. You
Are
still
there
have your
both
attack
like,
action,
aren't
sir.
they?
You only made your
Like both of the
movement.
shots?
It
That's
provoked an
It's
attack
like a
of
stab, but it
opportunity.
helps you.
Indeed,
I
indeed.
think I
I'm
might
going
take a shot in
to
the arm. I think.
smack him
10 shots usually.
Okay.
Yeah,
We
no,
got a
you're
lot.
right.
using
We
my
we're like
quarter
Christian
staff
Scientists, we don't
end
have
of
tetanus
my
shots.
spear.
We
Swing
pray.
away.
So.
Oh, of course.
Ah.
Excuse me. There we go. And that is a, what's like 14.
That will hit. Give me a damage roll. Bludgeoning. Add an extra dice of damage.
Oh, I rolled 2, so I did a whole whopping 6 damage.
You break one of the arms on that skeleton, but it is still fighting.
Bonus action.
Got it.
Smack.
Smack.
Also keep in mind that you have advantage on the attack roll because you are flanking.
Yeah, and he's
All right.
taking damage too.
Well then, I will unarmed strike him. Give him the old Pete foot. See
Yeah.
how he likes it. I rolled a 19 and a 20, so I'm
Not
taking the
bad.
20.
Not bad at all.
Baby. Ooh wee mama.
Add an extra dice of damage plus the extra dice of damage for vulnerability for 3 total dice of damage.
That's a very
So
unhappy
that's
skeleton.
17 damage.
You completely obliterate that skeleton with your stab
Holy
strike.
mama.
All of the ribs through the spinal column and the hips,
Just destroyed.
just completely obliterated.
Tear it up.
That's awesome.
Learned that from a fellow sailor, one Charles Norris, known as Chuck.
What's known as Chuck?
One,
Chuck.
What's known as
Of the
Chucky
Norris.
Roundhouse.
2, 3, 4. First level
Charles
spell
Norris.
slot. Burning Hands. All 3 of those are within my cone of fire, so I would love some sweet saccharine DC 14 dexterity saving throws.
Dexterity saving throws.
That's what skeletons are best at.
It is, but I can get all of them.
I've got a 15, a 12,
So 1.
and a 13.
Alright, well, one of them's going to take full and the other 2 are going to take half rounded down. So that's some dog-ass rolls. So full is 4, half is 2.
Half
Wow.
is 2.
Double
Wow.
1s and a 2.
That's
Do they have damage reduction for fire?
no, he just rolled ass damage.
No, I know that. I just meant like on top of that.
Oh,
That would be
that would
bad.
suck.
Wow.
You just basically
I
gave them
noticed
like
that
a new
dead,
smoky
dry
eye
things
look.
generally aren't very resistant to fire.
This is so. All right, it is me before Beldrick gets to go with my remaining skeletons.
Go, Skelebros.
Oh no,
It's okay.
The Walking Dead.
I'm going to make 2 attacks on you.
Ouch.
Tear me up.
Ouchie,
I got a 9
No.
and a 12.
No.
Make 1 attack on Pete with a natural 20.
You keep killing me, bud. 2d6?
This will be 2d6. Add 2. And then I'm going to
Jesus
make
Christ.
1 attack
Wow.
I'm dead.
on the priest. What are you at?
0?
0. What is your constitution score?
14.
You are still on your feet,
We
sir.
love a home rule.
Yeah.
I house rule. Characters stay standing to the negative modifier of their constitution. A 14 constitution allows the character to stay standing to -2, their hit point bonus. An 18 constitution, a -4. You do, however, continue to take the damage as though you had been fallen and will bleed out and die without help.
That's fine.
This
I
doesn't
love those
stop the
things.
dying. It only means you're still conscious.
Like that.
And then I have
I'm
1
very
attack
familiar
on
with
the
that.
father with a 8. And that will leave it to
No.
Beldrick before we restart the rounds.
Certainly not.
All right. Well, I'm gonna channel another of the great marks and say, can I go into a barbarian? Can I go into a barbarian rage?
Of course.
Yes, that is
I
a
go into
bonus
barbarian
action.
rage.
And
Say
the
it.
rage details, I believe, are
Super
detailed on your
pissed.
second
I'm
sheet.
not the rage.
Say it. Say it.
Damage reduction
I think the
of
second
physical
sheet has the
damage,
details of rage on it.
plus
yeah.
2 damage.
Okay.
Yeah, bonuses.
Fun stuff.
Can I see
And
that
so, let's see.
Yes.
So these 10-foot squares, is that the idea?
You'll bay.
Those are 5 foot squares.
5-foot squares. Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna go just right here. Actually, no. I'm
Gotta
gonna
get that barge.
You can go through friendly squares too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's free. Or no additional, rather.
I'm just gonna go to here, I think.
I
Okay.
can give you flanking.
That's what I was thinking.
That will give you advantage on the attack roll. That means you roll twice and take the best result.
Okay. There's some differences there. Well, it's not that.
Let's go for pretty well cheesed off.
So, looks like it is a 15.
15 will hit.
Excellent.
And add 2 to any damage rolls you make while raged.
You are doing slashing damage, however, so this will be.
That's
little
a battle
reduced.
axe. Oh, it is slashing.
Oh,
yes.
battle axe is versatile, so you can do
I
a
would
die
think it
10.
would be. You do a die 10?
Yeah,
You use
battle-
it two-handed instead of using a
Oh,
shield.
that's.
yeah, it's up to you whether or not.
Oh, yeah.
And it means we're going the shield bonus to armor class.
Barbarian. It's like. Screw shields.
Hex out!
There we go.
So that's gonna be 11 points of damage.
11
Oh, you
points.
also have
plus your normal
a
dex.
bonus in there.
And that one has
Oh,
previously been harmed.
3
Oh, yeah.
plus another 2, so it'd be plus 5. You do 14 damage.
You completely
damage.
obliterate that skeleton.
Explode a skeleton.
Exploded.
Welcome to 5th edition. You killed the first thing you hit. Merry Christmas.
Alright.
Unfortunately, so did the skeleton.
Now back to the top of the round. At 22, we have Seamus first.
Oh my gosh, my buddy down. Which one are you again? Is this what's called Pepper Pete?
This is
Yep.
what's called Pepper Pete.
Pepper Pete looks bloody.
Oy, oy. Oh,
That skeleton
my
stabbed him
God.
twice. He does not look good.
That skeleton only stabbed me once with a natural 20.
Yeah, I'm gonna move here, and I'm gonna attack that guy with advantage.
Excellent.
So that's going to be a 17, so that hits.
That will. Give me a
Then I
damage
get my
roll.
D8 plus a D6. That's a 6, so that's 11 damage.
Another skeleton goes down.
Away. And then
That was one of the fire damaged skeletons.
I'm doing a little.
The other 2 are also fire damaged.
Right.
Hell yeah. Team work.
5. That
Crap
would
work.
put me at 15 because the weird diagonal.
Mm-hmm.
It's not weird.
So I guess I'm just gonna get all up in this dude's zone and just try and psych him out.
Hey,
Psyching out
Because
the
I do
mindless
a bunch of
undead.
weird, like,
Well, that won't help.
A time
that won't
proven
flank anybody,
tactic.
but
Costs
Yeah,
10
I do
instead.
like
you
the.
know, if you moved here, you could flank
Yeah.
it. You could flank it.
You're down, man.
I'm
You're,
not-
You're
He's not
threatening.
unconscious. but
I'm
he's
not
unconscious.
I'm not
Oh
unconscious.
right, yeah. No,
he's still
I
gonna
forgot.
punch size.
He
I
just
forgot
looks
that
like
you-
he should be down and
Right,
unconscious.
Yeah. Cool. So then, yeah, I move there, and then I still like psych him out. you
Right.
know? I'm like doing a bunch of sword.
Yeah, undead are totally susceptible to being psyched out.
It's working really, really not well.
It's one of their biggest weaknesses.
You can't tell. There's
Father?
no facial expression.
Father is, hey, I got a healer and I
face
actually
fell
get to
off.
heal somebody.
Hell, buddy.
What are we casting?
I'm gonna go ahead and cast Cure Wounds. It's
Yeah.
gonna do D8 plus my Wisdom. And that's gonna be 7 hit points.
7 hit points recovered for Pete.
That means I have 7 hit points.
Spooky, scary.
Yeehaw.
Whoop, and you're back in the game.
Get your head in the game.
That makes
Excellent.
it my turn.
That would make it Pete's turn.
All right, I get
Beat him.
advantage on this guy, so I'm gonna go ahead and attack him
Excellent.
with said bludgy device. That'll hit.
Yes, you got 1 hit there. Give me a damage roll. Remember to add the extra die for bludgeoning.
All right. Okay. Awesome.
That's not happening for skeletons.
That's another what? 11, that's another 15 damage.
That skeleton is also destroyed.
Get wrecked.
And bonus action on this guy.
All right, give me an attack roll.
He's probably gonna murder me if I let him live.
He did stab you.
He stabbed me a lot.
It's true.
He stabbed me so much.
He's
that'll
jealous of
hit.
all your meatiness.
Using
Another damage roll. Remember to add the extra die because of vulnerability to bludgeoning.
Nothing to the damage dice.
Correct.
Why?
All right,
yeah.
so that's 8
I forgot.
plus.
that I could do
That's
that.
12.
I'm gonna-
call it the
And the last of the skeletons is down.
I'm not Luke, but I do look like Luke.
Similar hair.
Not the
zone.
first time I've been told I look like Luke.
They are collapsed in
He's a
heaps
bit
of
redder.
bones on the ground.
Okay.
Scraps of old and ancient remnants of armor and rusty short swords are all that they carry.
I mean,
we're talking about.
how old does this stuff look?
You're thinking 20, 25-ish years? Really coinciding with the timeline when the old crazy alchemist died.
You know, them's antiques. Start snatching up the swords.
They're rusted to crap.
Good luck finding a fence.
Other than that, is a blank stone room.
I think with the right wire, he could probably make a fine fence with all of those.
Yeah, this is my cutting fence for vagrants. I'm just getting more and more southern every minute. This is the natural progression of all my character voices.
So
They
you
all
said
do
it's
this.
just a blank room, nothing.
Guys, open it up. There's a
Oh
bunch
god,
of dead
I want to
skeletons.
check all the walls. I want to
We
see
begin
if I
thoroughly
see stuff.
searching the room. Give me an investigation
Yeah,
roll.
that's what I'm going for. That is going to be a 18.
An 18. While feeling along the wall, you get to a point.
I would like to use my
Basically opposing where you entered, where if you came in this way, right here, as you're feeling along, you push in a brick and the wall slides open. The secret door opens towards you to reveal, piled on the floor of this room, a clutter of old and broken glass and earthenware. There are 3 small copper pots amidst the debris that appears intact. A bench runs down the west wall of what was obviously a laboratory. On the bench are various jars of powders and liquids and several pieces of chemical apparatus, some stained in different colors as the liquids they contained dried up long ago. There's a table against the south wall forming an L shape with the bench. In the chair before the table sits a human figure with its back to you, apparently studying a book which is open on the table. The figure wears a robe embroidered with a variety of symbols and a pointed hat. On the table is a candlestick, a tiny stump of unlit candle remaining in it, and a variety of other items which, even in the dim light, shine with the warmth of gold. One of these objects looks like a human skull.
Hold on. You want to do your actual legitimate detect magic for 10 minutes and 6 seconds?
Yep.
Yep.
I'm going to
detect magic.
Well, hold on. I've still got the detect poison going on. So any poisons, any diseases.
That's
Looking
true.
around for poisons and diseases.
He's got tetanus.
He's got so much tetanus. I'm surprised your jaw isn't already locked.
You are made of tetanus.
Hey, look at that.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
Thank you, Mark.
Also, for reference, I'm going to use my fancy light cantrip again on
Oh, I
I
missed
don't know
one.
what's good. My staff. And I remember this specifically. Last time we did this, Paximo made a comment that the light spell should look like just something enveloped in flames that don't actually do any damage. And I thought that was sick. And for some reason, I remember it very clearly.
There you go.
Why would he have
Thank you,
scurvy?
Maximo.
He's a sailor. He knows about scurvy. He would take care of that shit. Oranges for days. For days.
A variety
All
of
the citrus.
a variety of the
Took a potion
powders and
called
stuff on
Sunny
shelf
D.
registers things that you shouldn't consume.
Don't eat it. All right. Then
All
I'll
kinds of weird chemicals and the like.
Then let's do the 10 minutes and 6 seconds. Why the 6 seconds?
Because it
casting
takes
time.
10 minutes plus casting time to use
Casting
the
time.
ritual.
Take 10 minutes and 6. This must be just
While
a
he's
long
doing
one.
this ritual for 10 minutes, is anyone else doing anything?
Yeah, I want to
I'm,
see if there's any
I'm
traps
so
around
hurt.
that
I'm
golden
just
skull.
trying not to like rub up against anything sharp, or
Hey, you want to
Yeah.
play boxcars?
no, man, I can hurt
There was a
myself.
skull made of gold.
Do you want me to roll for you?
Is that what you said?
One of these objects looks like a human skull.
Don't
I'm
Don't
gonna,
touch it.
I grab it.
As I'm
You
sitting
walk
there-
over to the table where you saw the figure. The figure is virtually mummified from age.
More
Probably
than
about
25 years.
About that time period, really. About 25 years or so of death sitting in this chair. The book's still open. Looks like whoever it is died reading this book. The gold objects around it are a human skull, an apple, a rose, a set of 5 small discs,
Oh, apple.
Apple and rose, like a golden apple?
a golden apple, and a golden
Rose.
rose.
And then golden discs.
Set of 5 small discs. You actually recognize them from some of your side gigs as balance weights that merchants use on scales.
Oh, okay.
Usually lead.
Usually lead.
This
Yeah.
time gold.
Looks
But
like
gold
you
is
did a
very
good
heavy
alchemy.
also.
Looks like you did a good alchemy.
I like it.
Sorry, I gotta take that voice back. It's not appropriate.
And the
There's
clenched
that.
fist of the skeleton is a smooth ovoid pebble.
Oh, huh? Whoa, hold on. Yeah, I wanna.
Oh my!
The
Don't.
pebble?
Don't touch the stone.
I will light you on
I'm
fire.
not touching the
And it has a
stone.
leather
Yeah.
belt.
Grab
Touch
the
Stone.
skull.
No, yeah.
You
I
grabbed
look, I
a
notice the
golden
pebble.
skull.
I see it. I go.
I'm gonna rename you Midas's daughter.
I pull and I empty out my coin purse, and I like shove it in my backpack, and then using the coin purse, I try and lift very eloquently and carefully the stone pebble and put it in the pouch
like
and close it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he uses very
Give me a
flowery
charisma
language
saving
while
throw.
picking it up.
You dumb
Oh, shoot.
idiot.
Give me a charisma saving throw.
Charisma saving.
I raise you on stone.
If you
Congrats.
waited
16.
8 minutes.
The difficulty on this is 18.
Ooh.
You're cursed.
Oh.
As
Nobody
Father-
saw that coming.
As
You-
Father Grunt is casting
You have a
the spell,
permanent
you shouldn't have done
1-point
that.
penalty to all attack rolls and saving throws.
Oh,
Okay, cool.
shitty.
Oh man, no good.
You are now cursed.
It's like at this level, that's
I
half
want
your
to kind of like
proficiency bonus.
look over the shoulder at the book and see if it looks like the book, not touching anything, and see if
Wise.
it looks like the book is Twilight, and that's what killed him. Since that was
It is
past-
not.
really-
It's the book has a title of Ye Secret
Funny.
of Ye Philosopher's Stone.
Oh,
Hey
this
guys,
must have
this
been
is
after
the book's
printing
about
presses, Otherwise, it
it's about a stone.
The Philosopher's Stone, it says.
Philosopher.
Is that the one that can turn
Yeah, if there's a P,
other things into other things?
if there's a P and an H at the same
I got,
time, that's an F.
Got a stone right here.
Why?
Common as fuck.
You alright?
I just started feeling not too hot. This is a cop.
Oh, you look good.
You look like you've been keel hauled.
No, I'm fine.
You look a little green.
I've got a stone.
No, he's green.
Pulled it from the dead guy.
He's looking closer.
Elves shouldn't
Oh,
play
damn.
with dead things.
At the end of your 10 minutes, the stone glows, and there's light coming from the table, like a weird crack in it, like something is inside of the table. Like, you know how our table here has that wonderful... Imagine if light was just coming out of the crack in the side of the table here.
What's
That's
the
what it looks like.
what are the schools of magic on those? Because you get that out of detect magic.
You can't see the other one enough to know just yet.
But on top, I'm guessing transmutation and lots
Just
of
a
it.
bit of a
Yeah,
guess.
it's transmutation. It's definitely cursed magic.
Super cursed.
Oh, is that what it is?
You shouldn't have touched that.
So what's under the top
What
of the
I
table?
didn't
I don't
technically
know.
touch.
You
Warhammer
now you
can't get rid of the
magical
stone.
weapons.
If you give it to someone, sell it or drop it, it just keeps appearing on your person.
That's pretty neat. Just
Does it
put
do
in my
anything
pocket.
good?
Wait, hold on.
Gives him a -1 penalty to all attack rolls and saving throws.
Do you know how to use a sling?
Does it do anything good?
Because that could be
That's good
cool.
for me.
Everybody maybe take a step back, and I'm gonna hit the table with the warhammer.
That's fine.
You hit the
Step
table
on
with the
his back.
warhammer and
Can we
bust
take
it
the
wide
gold out
open.
first?
There is a drawer that was somehow concealed within the table that has a book. It has been badly damaged by time.
And hammers.
What does the cover say?
Nothing.
Ah,
Just a leather-bound
this is
book.
a good one.
Is the book glowing?
Yes.
What's it glowing?
A variety of magics. All schools are present.
Ah, it's a spell book.
Oh, good.
Man, I wish any of us knew how to use that. That'd be really cool.
Yeah.
Wrong party for that kind of thing.
Guys,
No wizards.
alright, who's smart?
Not me, friend.
I'm smart.
I solve my problems.
I
with
think our
hammers.
highest intelligence in the party is a 14.
Wait, you're a rogue.
Yeah,
Rogues
I
gotta
have
be smart.
I have a 12.
Let them skill points.
You don't dip
no,
into
there's no
Witter?
skill points anymore.
No.
Oh, rogues don't gotta be smart.
Yeah, 12 is then our highest, right? Yes,
Yeah, I
12
have
is
a
our
12
highest.
intelligence.
Is our highest intelligence
You
score in this
don't
party.
dip into Witter?
Well, B+ student.
Reckon dropped out.
Hands the rogue the book.
You touched it?
I touched the book, I guess. I can't
If-
take that back.
Pretty sure it's a spell book?
You got gauntlets on, probably.
You can't read any of it. You don't know wizard stuff.
Hey, this is some fucking wizard shit.
Oh, I grabbed
You've
the
stolen
book.
plenty of wizard stuff.
Yeah, no,
Grab the book and go like this. See if anything falls out of it.
Nothing.
Book
I'm gonna be
marks,
honest, I'm
pages.
probably the only
Do that.
person who can read that. I know Draconic and Infernal, which are two very magical languages. So I mean, if anybody else wants it, I just think it makes the most sense for me to be the one.
That's
to hold
on you,
to it.
man.
That's it.
Cool. Sick.
Never get between a wizard and his books.
Sure.
It's what my
Or a
mother used
sorcerer
to
and
always
his
tell me
boots.
right before she'd backhand me across the face.
I fucking raised the mug of beer. Yeah.
Is your mom a wizard?
Nope, boxer.
Rogue is currently reenacting what the rogue is cursed and the spellcaster is likely going to burn them all by sneezing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now what, gentlemen?
Accurate.
Oh yeah, no, like gold stuff.
You grabbed all the gold stuff. The human skull is a value of 750 gold pieces.
Well, damn.
Damn.
There's probably 750 gold pieces melted down and reshaped into a skull.
The apple is a value of 150 gold pieces, as does the rose. And the 5 small discs are worth about 50 gold in total.
That means that
And the apple, how much was the apple again?
150, same as the rose.
Okay.
still,
Okay.
money's money.
It's good
Yeah.
haul.
We can get somewhere.
Well,
to
we
sell
got
it for
paid, we
anywhere
can go
near
home
market
now.
price.
We haven't solved the mystery though.
No, I know. I'm having a lot of fun here. Actually, I kind of want to keep hanging out.
Wow,
I
that
like
grin
some
on your
sleep
face is
eventually,
just.
but
I see
feel really
flames
tired.
dancing.
So they locked
That's why I
this
wear
guy
the
in this
sunglasses.
room,
Uh-huh.
and there's no way out of this room, right?
I'll take a look.
I think the guy might.
You
have
spend a
locked
good
himself.
20 minutes searching around the room for nothing.
And so he was like locked in here with 4 skeletons or 4 people that became skeletons.
Well, yeah, what I'm
Apprentices, maybe.
thinking, this was his little secret lab, and this was his security system.
Oh, for you, Pax, I
Bonaparte.
give the person who steals stuff for a living the ability to appraise things because it's kind of a classic D&D trope that the rogue appraises stuff because he steals stuff.
That makes sense. You're also.
Does he have a
And you
little
know,
intelligence?
you want to know what stuff's worth before you steal it. Otherwise, how are you gonna fence it?
Otherwise, it's just heavy crap that you're carrying for no reason.
Hey, there you go.
That's why you bring the thief along. Besides, you know, traps and locks is,
skill too.
you know,
That's
he's the
sick.
guy that can tell you what to take and what to leave behind.
And if you go back
And to stand in
previous
front of you
versions
when
of
the
D&D,
arrows
you
come
have
out of the wall.
appraisal as a skill, so it's
Right,
if
yeah.
you haven't taken the skill and you roll against it, and if you roll poorly, you're like, this is worth a lot of money,
And it's not.
you know,
Yeah, an appraisal was intelligence based, and
Yeah, and it's,
thieves
there's
were supposed to have good intelligence because they were skill monkeys.
there
It
doesn't appear to be
all
any
comes
equivalent
together.
here
It
either
all comes
in the new one.
It's all one big circle.
so like all these things like acrobatics and stuff like that.
Of life.
There's no skills; those are just based off of your base stats.
Yeah,
Yep.
skill. there's
Anything you're
just a
not
flat
proficient in, you just
proficiency.
use your ability modifier. If you're proficient in, you get your proficiency modifier and your ability
This
modifier.
also goes for like tools, instruments, weapons, stuff like that.
Gotcha.
Attack,
Saving throws even.
Still do skills.
You're proficient in saving throws now.
Yeah.
And they're all based on your 6 core stats.
Oh, fascinating.
Some of the stuff is really wonderfully simplified over 3.5, and some of it is somewhat annoying. But, you know, it's a game, and it's balanced, and it was written really well, and I think they did a good job with it.
And we don't need Microsoft Excel to play it. That's nice.
Well, we have new people here again.
Hi, new people.
No, I mean, our names are wrong again.
Oh, wow. That's
Oh,
awesome.
look at that. No, you're making.
Oh, that's where the roof
exist.
thing came
Let me
from.
find that
Okay.
out.
That's really cool.
Oh, we just. Yeah.
Yes, this is
This is
live.
completely live.
This is
Yeah,
live
this is very
insanity.
much live. Yeah.
Welcome
still
to
doing
ZOE
it.
Game Night.
Glad you could make it.
Hello.
Gotta give it
Thanks for
that.
popping in even for a second.
Oh, I was having such an identity crisis.
Now
Ah, there we go. Now the
but
identities
there's
are
an
back.
invisible man in the middle now, so
Feel the Maggie within you.
I've done that.
And now what, gentlemen?
I know.
Killed some skeletons, found some golden stuff in what looks like it used to be an alchemist's lab. Probably the mysterious owner of this house that died all those years ago.
You probably have his skull in your bag.
No, it's still on the body.
You probably have his assistant's skull in
I
your
want
bag.
to check the body. Yeah, that's a good
The
point.
body has a belt pouch containing 47 gold pieces in it.
You still got to check magic up. Is there? I assume
It's
everything's
not
good.
glowing.
We covered everything.
I was to say anything glowing except
we covered
for
it.
the book. And
I
the
wanted to
pen.
double check
We
in case there
covered
was
it.
anything
Could
closed.
I roll like something to like tell how expensive or how much I hawk all of the like alchemist supplies for?
Uh-oh.
Let's see if it's actually.
We
worth-
froze.
Uh-oh. Oh, that's a wonderful face.
I hope we're still alive.
Anybody in the chat? Can you still hear us?
Can you hear us?
You know what? I can check on my phone.
Oh, you
Yeah,
can
I
check
was
on your
about
phone.
to ask.
I don't have a
Possible.
Twitch app, or I do it myself.
Oh, good. We are
Oh,
still
there we
alive.
go.
That's good. We were worried for a second.
Can y'all see us?
Yeah, I'm sure. Can see you. Hello.
Okay.
Okay.
So it's,
Oh, there we go.
Oh,
Now we see you.
Yeah, we do now.
I can always see you.
James sees everything.
Yeah.
Weirdly, I believe him.
Yeah.
it makes me
Also,
uncomfortable.
That
at
stuff
game
you
night.
did. Never mind.
So, would I be able to like try and determine like how much it would be worth?
You're pretty sure the age alone makes most of these rather useless.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But if you know a really, really poor alchemist,
Or like a
you
collector,
can-
like people collect like super old alchemists.
That and you don't know which ones are dangerous and which ones aren't, which ones will melt the flesh off your bones, which
We
ones
should
you mix to water and they'll kill you.
We should super take all of them.
Oh no, I meant like the literal like supplies.
They're all too aged and damaged to be of any
Gotcha.
value.
Okay. Cool.
They sat here for way too long.
Is the coin pouch, which I'm like, hey, 47 gold. Is that big enough to
It's a
stack?
little.
Okay.
No.
Maybe like 1 or 2 potions in there.
Not even.
Damn.
Big
Well,
rough. Sorry.
pull out my sack. We're gonna be very careful with this.
You taking alchemy supplies?
No, I'm taking the spooky liquids.
Oh.
Listen,
Okay.
most of them are dried up. They're
That
containers
one
that are
will
dried
melt
up. It's just dried paste.
That one's literally powdered
stains.
cancer.
And they're not magical.
No.
So we know
No.
they're
They are not.
potions.
But they might be.
Just
fun.
mix them all up in a bucket and drink it. See what happens.
You might get super.
No, even I'm not that dead. I'm not
They are
that
specifically
Like,
listed
they're
up.
not
They are
already-
specifically listed up. No value and no use.
Well, too bad.
He still wants use them in his cooking.
And die.
Congratulations, you've just stolen flavor text.
I love stealing flavor text.
Delicious, delicious flavor text.
Hey. Alright, well, it seems like we've got what we need.
So there's nothing else in the house, right? But there was people in the house that were haunting it, right?
Right.
Yeah.
There were traps left by.
Not to point anything out, but these are the first 2 rooms in the entirety of the place, besides that patio room, that you've even bothered to search for anything besides tossing some cupboards, kicking over some doors, opening some cabinets, or looking
So
at
there's got to
chests.
be
Seem like
there's got to be a secret door.
No one has spent
somewhere.
any time spending
For
time
some guy
digging
with
around
a rubber mask
for
to
real.
like hide behind.
Listen,
Beyond
I'm a-
anything off the first floor, you have not spent any real
I'm
time
a
looking
blood
at any.
instrument of God.
If these
I'm
fellas
sorry.
are operating out of that cave down there, which is entirely possible, if you're going to be bandits, you might as well have a cave you can sail into. The waters are good for it.
But they're probably not coming out of the cave, climbing the cliffside, getting up here, coming into the house.
Almost certainly not, which means that we've got some kind of an entrance from somewhere near the house down underground.
See, and you guys said
We
weren't
did check the
intelligent.
well. That was just a well.
Yeah.
All right. So which part of the house is closest to that cliff?
The house isn't any, it's all the same layout, so there's no real. And it's several hundred feet, and then would be several more hundred feet down.
Yes, but if you were to like,
How about the basement?
we're in the basement presently.
They're currently in the basement.
Good place
That's
to
going to be the closest part to the cave.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Basement.
Well,
And
let's.
we haven't like truly.
Where else
tossed
have we been in the
cellar
basement?
part, Yeah.
You looked in this room. There are other rooms in the basement where that one little quarters, and then the big common room.
Okay, so we've been through the whole basement, is what you're saying.
You've walked around the whole basement.
So we didn't do a search in the bandit captain's ready room.
Or the other room. No.
Or the barracks room.
Not
We're
at all.
not thoroughly.
I'm guessing though the captain.
Or
if there's
even the
gonna
room
be
before that, or the room before that. The only rooms that you have actually used the investigation skill on are these 2, and rooms on the first floor and second floor of the house above you. No rolls to search anything have been done in the basement or the majority of the other rooms of the house besides that first floor and second floor.
Okay. And I want to check out the captain's private quarters room.
Then work our way back from there.
Yeah. I'm
Alright.
also thinking though, if someone's
That
gonna
sounds
have
good.
like a back door entrance, it's gonna be Bossman. And I've still got detect
Might have an
magic up
escape route.
if that helps at all.
You are able to find a secret cavity underside the tabletop because of that. Again, another glowing book.
Oh.
You also find a flagstone with a small cavity behind it that is glowing as well. Inside is an iron lockbox.
Ooh. Is the box itself glowing or something in it?
Something in it is glowing.
Iron, you said.
Small iron lockbox. No, not at all.
What's the book?
Looks fairly similar to that other one you gave to him, but not as old.
Sorcerer's hand just appears over my shoulder.
I cast Mage Hand at his
Thank you. Have we found any keys?
No.
Actually, check it. Is it actually locked?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Locked.
Hey,
Relatively fancy.
hold on, there's a lock thing.
I got an
Hey!
axe.
Not old.
I got an axe.
Cool.
Let's say,
What
Not
should these
bad.
tools roll?
if this
yeah.
don't work, we just wail on it.
18 plus, hold on, plus 4 plus double my proficiency. So yeah, 18 plus 8. Yeah, a lot.
26. Nice.
26 to pick the lock. You get
26
your
to pick
picks
the
in
lock.
there. You pick that lock right away, and a little needle flies out and sticks you right in the hand.
Oh, I forgot to check for traps.
Why would you do that?
You know, I ain't exactly feeling myself, you know.
You're not looking
In
so
the box
good.
are 5 glass
possessed?
vials and a small leather purse.
What are
Hey,
the?
hey,
All the
hold on,
vials
hey.
are glowing.
All the vials are glowing.
Hold on, I got pricked and nothing happened. What?
Not so far.
I mean,
You're probably fine.
You know what? Just because I'm here and can
There's
I do
a
medicine
little bit
roll?
of blue starts spreading from your finger.
cut it off.
Oh, hold on now.
Can I do a medicine roll to investigate
Absolutely,
his
you
injury? Yeah, let's go ahead. and
Now
do
I
that.
can cauterize the whole hand, and you can probably resuscitate
Oh,
it, right?
That's gonna be a 15.
You believe he has been injected with blue dye.
We have to sever the arm.
I can cauterize
this
the
is
wound.
my work. This is.
It's moving
I'd
fast.
rather die.
If we don't take the
Pulls
arm
out the
it'll
dagger.
hurt
He's
your
like,
heart.
okay. Fuck away from me, Alice.
I'm kidding. It's ink. You'll find. You basically got stabbed with a ballpoint pen, even though we don't know what those are yet.
Wait, is this your first tattoo?
It's a tattoo trap.
Yeah.
Yes,
That's
it
a
is
really
in fact
lame
a
first
tattoo trap.
When we get back into town, we'll go over the docks. We'll see if we can find some kind of like.
Ah, I see you've earned your dipshit mark.
Hey.
My dipshit mark is excessive burn.
So
scars.
5 glass vials and a leather purse.
What's in the purse?
11 platinum pieces.
Oh!
Not
Money,
bad.
money, money, money.
Alright.
And
You should probably take those so you can afford to get that tattoo removed.
the vials. What?
I'm keeping a
what
total
school
of
are
all
they
the treasure we're
glowing?
finding. but-
3 are clerical magic, life.
I think we should just.
Here,
cover
I'll try
that.
one.
Yeah, go ahead.
Nothing to lose.
Go ahead, chug.
And the other 2 are transmutation.
He's gonna chug one of the healing potions.
Roll yourself an 8-sided dice.
And lose that many.
Yeah,
8!
You just regain 10 hit points or your hit maximum, whatever that is.
No, I'm at maximum now.
Sweet.
Oh,
yeah.
fully
One
healed.
of those potions
Here,
is gone.
Why don't you take
So
one?
why don't I? Yeah.
And you take another one because you're getting pretty messed up.
What does it taste like?
Strawberries and cherries. It's like a berry medley.
Can I see that drink vial? The one you drank? You give it a whiff.
Strawberries and cherries.
Of course, I have no sense of taste since they burned all my taste buds off.
And I'm gonna hold on to those 2 transmutation potions.
You don't want to eat boat food for too long without burning off your taste buds.
You know, that's fair. I want to put a little beer from the mug into it, swish it around, give it a swig. Does it taste any better?
Not really.
There's a light, fruity
Cheap beer
aftertaste.
with a light, fruity aftertaste, yeah.
Yo, I think we can make a killing on this.
Indeed, we might.
A sense of business.
Okay, so back. That's the captain's quarters.
Yep.
Back to the barracks room.
Wasn't there one more thing? A small stone.
That was where you found the little iron
Oh,
box.
that was the.
That was where the iron box was from.
Got it.
The armoire.
And a book. Another book.
Scoop.
2
I
books.
got 2 books. So I have chest armor now.
Oh, okay.
So it's quite a large room, that barracks room. It's going to take everyone to search it unless you want to spend hours
Roll
and
'em up.
hours.
Oh no, hours and hours sounds like fun. Let's just search that room for the rest of the night.
Pitter patter. Oh, not good. Not good. I found a bed.
Anybody
fell
get a decent
flat
roll?
on my
Where?
face.
I can't find it.
I got a
It's
16.
investigation,
You sure
right?
there's a bed in
No, man. We all have intelligence of below 12. You
I got
made
a-
these characters. You
I
should
know.
know that.
Can
I
we
got a
all
16.
just collectively
16?
take a 20?
None of us are equipped in
Yeah,
any
if we
way
do
to
wanna
find
take the rest
shit
of the
ever.
day.
Well, I mean, I have like expertise and stuff on investigation.
You are
but I
able
rolled
to
a nat
find
one,
a
so-
secret door.
Hey, y'all.
Found the smart one.
Oh, so you got the lucky roll this round.
I did.
Correct. Concealed in the furthest corner of the room, far off the edge of all of the beds, you find yourself a door. And it opens into a set of stairs descending down.
I like to think Brecken went to the corner to take a piss. He was like, no.
And then he
These
did
stairs-
take a piss, and then he heard the dripping.
These
that a-
stairs are kind of set up like that.
Hey,
The
guy.
little trap door stairs from above where there's stairs next to like a smooth ramp.
Stairs from above.
I'm gonna
side
grab
by
a
side,
sheet.
so they
I'll
can like
follow
push
the
or
stairs.
pull
sliding.
large crates or something up and down this ramp while the people can use the
It's
stairs.
like slippery.
Sandy.
Oof.
Lots of
big
sand on
oof
it.
packs.
If I like sit on it, will I slide down it like
Yes.
I'm gonna sit on it?
You
Anyone
sit
wanna
on
go
it and
shield
slide
sliding?
down. Whee! The halfling goes sliding down.
So no traps then?
I don't know.
We'll
I
find
never
out
checked.
soon.
The
It's
halfling
okay, the
did not take the
barbarian's
stairs.
going
The halfling
first.
took the ramp. And it goes around the corner and you descend probably about 60, 70 feet.
Oh shit!
So that's like a full slide.
You see like, woo!
That damn penguin comes from behind and bucks you off
And
the
it's
side.
dark.
Look, even Paximo, who's never played a game before, realizes we're clown shoes.
Yeah.
We're not very subtle.
Tactile learners, very hands-on.
We got the dumbest fucking party of adventurers ever. I love it.
We are the B team.
I'm
We might as
smart
well just
enough to invest.
We might as well be a
Eventually you
group
get
of
away from the
paladins.
light
We
provided.
have average intelligence.
You
We
get
are all,
away
like,
from the
C
light
students.
provided by the party going down as it turns,
Dex
and
Paladin.
you're in the dark. And
Oh, I don't know if he was making
Not
fun
moving.
of me or the class.
Yeah. Usually I'm the one who makes fun of you when I say paladin, and then everyone else is usually talking about the class. Quick
I
cheat
don't know
sheet.
about that one.
Can you see anything?
No, it's dark down here.
1 second. I throw the sorcerer down the ramp to give him the light.
Ow!
Got your staff, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Your lights show a natural cavern, roughly circular and about 20 to 25 feet in diameter. There appears to be nothing of interest here. There are two directions that it kind of branches off into.
Hey, Padre.
Yeah.
You ever pull that again, I'll burn your damn balls off.
Already did that.
Get down here, we're clean.
I'm coming, cannonball, and I go down the ramp.
I put my stick in the way.
I jump out of the way. I've already got a sorcerer laying on top of me.
Make an attack roll, make a dexterity saving throw.
Do I get
Alright.
advantage for surprise?
No.
Do I get disadvantage because I'm
No.
surprised?
Oh, that's pretty good though.
Oh, so
That's
is
also
that.
pretty
That's a
good.
15,
I got a
yeah.
19.
All right,
That's-
you
oh.
manage to hit him solidly. You take a single point of damage, but however, he is really heavy in that plate mail and hits you solidly, and you take a single point of damage, and you're both in a heap on top of each other at the bottom of the ramp.
Best combat
And
roll
I
in the game
gingerly
so far.
jog down the
Each
ramp.
other. Yeah.
Maintaining perfect balance the whole time, and gingerly step over my two fallen comrades.
You chowderheads, this is why we can't keep a job. What?
I guess I just,
Did you just quote the Three Stooges?
I did, yes.
You've got a
The non-users.
concussion, so you've imagined
I
the
just
Three
suddenly turned
Stooges.
into Mo, yeah.
Oh, a wise man, eh?
And put yourselves at that far end in the center.
I've got the light source, so I'll be second to the front.
I was the last one down the slides.
I'm the tankiest, I can stand in the way of stuff.
Yeah, but right now you're lying in the way of
So
stuff.
now I'm lying in the way of stuff. I got rats covered. I got gophers. If
Yeah,
any
no,
gophers
other
try to
ones
come
out.
from
I don't
below.
have anybody else's, so.
Yeah, so
that
you're on
looks like
top of
you.
Mr.
There we go.
And I have gingerly stepped over them.
The
Yeah.
cheek of it! How
And I'm
dare
just
you,
standing
sir.
at the end of like the ramp, just like,
What is wrong with you guys?
what the fuck? What are you doing?
Hey, you made me spill my beer.
You're the one who went down the slide.
He pushed
That's
me
the guy
down
who
the
got cursed
slide.
by
I
picking
threw
up
it
a
once.
random stone.
He
Like,
literally
yeah,
pushed me
we
down
needed
the
to
slide.
pick it up anyway, so like,
Did he?
probably, I don't know.
Are you the cleaning service?
Yeah.
He's gonna clean out this whole place from top to bottom.
Yeah.
What's
Take
up,
what you
James?
can.
It was Pax, but our barbarian is a halfling.
I'm a small tank.
You know, because
Clerics have been
it's how we
top
roll.
tier tanks forever.
Yeah, clerics are
They're
always
so good.
Yeah.
I mean, clerics are based on the Templars, so
Yeah.
they were knights who were really religious, basically.
Yeah, no, it's like
As opposed to the rest of the knights that just pretended to be really religious.
Right. Which is also.
And then went to
accurate.
sack all the towns. Every
And we're
damn
just
town.
general bastards.
I mean, that's war in general. Like.
Days vote, yo.
Okay.
All right, so here we are at the bottom of this ramp,
John
all
Wilson.
ass over elbows, lying on the ground,
Quite noisy.
Oh yeah.
just being the
I mean, I was woohooing as I went down the.
I know.
the men of mayhem that we are.
I can tell.
I'm gonna go throw up real quick.
I think we should call ourselves the Mayhem Sandwich.
I wanna be this
I was
I
thinking
wanna
the
be-
SS Mayhem.
pepper jack.
I don't like SS before things, especially if they're not ships, because it's too Nazi-ish.
USA?
Ooh, no.
No, that's even worse.
Boats?
The
Boat stuff.
I love boat stuff.
How do you
literally
feel
is
about
even
social
worse.
service?
I don't
Mayhem
know anything
Incorporated.
else about boats.
Mayhem LLC.
Done.
Ah.
And we have a company name came up with by the cleric. Father Walk with Elias.
Now, is that spelled the same, or is it like weird? Is it like MYHM?
I do a shit with that.
You do?
Yeah,
I
oh, yeah.
think it's just regular mayhem.
Oh, it'll work better on branding
I have
though.
a shield and
Murder.
Yeah.
When y'all get like
Doesn't
vanity
matter.
license plates on a horse and carriages,
Oh, it's got
they advertise everywhere.
Oh, I'm
you
gonna
go.
get booty shorts.
Yeah.
Mayhem.
I'm gonna get booty shirts that say Mayhem LLC.
You can even just get you just go to the store and get the juicy ones. And
You know,
just,
we
like,
do
sharpie
have to
it.
survive our first adventure first, everyone.
Yeah, you know.
We're good. You
But
got
I
a
like
bunch.
that we're planning ahead.
Yeah.
Then we'll get our own boat.
Meanwhile,
and then we'll really be moving.
whatever's skulking in the darkest, planning to
Yeah.
kill us, is wondering why we're working on these future plans.
So you're
Yeah,
obviously
can
the
I-
captain. Are you gonna wear a big captain hat?
For what?
Well, I don't see
I
why you
want to
would.
see if there's anything
Yeah.
It doesn't
moving
make
in
any
the
sense
chain.
not to have a good tricorn.
Yeah. Can I have one of those big admiral
You don't see
coats?
anything.
Okay, cool.
I feel like I could really rock that.
I'm gonna light a torch as I am a
Well, but
He is
you're
a,
the captain. You can't.
Oh, he
Light
has a
spell.
light, he has a
Yeah.
light spell.
No,
Got
No,
it.
I just wanted the coat.
Dark vision, anything
We
interesting?
got kind of a piratey
Nothing that
vibe,
you're not seeing with light.
even if we're not.
What
actually
kind of
robbing
room?
people.
I'm
Like
not sure how I'm
rough
dressed because I'm a
hewn-
Your lights
barbarian,
show a
but I have
natural
armor
cavern,
20.
roughly circular and about 20 to
Yeah,
25 feet in
barbarians don't have
diameter.
armor
There
based
appears to
on
be nothing of
constitution,
interest here. There are
dexterity,
two
and
passage mounts.
Excellent.
Unless you're two-handing them.
Which directions do they go?
Right, so
They are
if you wear
on
the
the
armor, I
map.
just have-
Right, which way is north?
You have big rippling
Slash
pecs,
which way
or
is
like
towards the...
Kinda like
Back the
gladiator
way you
style.
came up the ramp.
So, north.
Yeah,
North.
either way.
Perfect. So there's one to the east and one to the southwest.
Correct.
And again, that secret dock area was on what side of the?
It would be north of here.
It would be okay. So,
Mm-hmm.
so if either of these go there, it's going to be a loopy, backy
Right.
type kind of.
But we probably want to check east
Can I
first
see it
anyway.
down that way? Can I see anything?
Not very far because it's dark.
Okay. And I
I'm
don't
gonna-
But stop
Do I have,
right
like, a torch?
there.
like. What do I do?
I've still got a
Triggered
light.
a trap, probably.
I did a thing. I just stepped on a thing.
Yeah, you stepped on...
I did something!
I don't know what I did. I heard a click.
Can we just go back into
I
town
was
and
gonna
buy some
check,
10-foot
but, like-
fucking
A
bullets?
blob of green slime drops down on top of the
Oh
cleric.
God! Why did it have to be a spider?
There's finally something
Also,
that
Paxima,
wants to
I've
be
got
modified.
the oilskin coat, so he can't just wear it unless he wants to ask me first.
No, I'm gonna like steal one.
Not the one you
I have a
have.
blob
yours.
of green
'Cause
slime
I will
on it.
throw down.
Yes,
No,
that's
I'm
right.
gonna
I
get
want
like
you to
a
give
wax.
me
I
a
will
Constitution
slapbox,
saving
and
throw.
I'm probably pretty good at it, I imagine.
Yeah, for sure.
16.
16. Give me. You're gonna take half damage on that one. So
Please don't box my ears. They are already ringing.
you're gonna take 4 points of damage this round.
Oh boy.
And let's roll initiative.
You see, now I was speaking the
Green
same
slime.
thing. You just
And you're noticing that your flesh and its content is turning into green slime.
Oh, good.
That's just a very efficient
That's
digestion
So
tract.
good.
9.
I
Nice.
should probably
16.
did it drop down from
Oh.
the ceiling?
Yes.
3.
Can I look at the damn ceiling?
That's what I did.
Wait.
I literally said I look around the entire room. But I'm guessing it rolled a stealth.
There
check
is
or
a
something.
95%
roll
chance
once
you
on each
cannot
light.
detect it. So
Yeah, no, that makes sense. Like,
It is translucent in the dark.
I'm just saying.
So
I covered
Seamus,
that.
9. Pete, what
I
do you got?
found it. Don't worry.
Is it perception
It's
or
on my face.
investigation to get a full look at the ceiling, just so I know?
This thing is based on a percent chance.
Okay,
It's a
great.
95%
Yeah,
chance.
So that was initiative, right? 22.
22.
3.
Yeah, because I did.
3
like,
for the father.
Everything look around.
Beldrick,
And he just rolled perception.
9.
9. What we got down there?
16.
16.
I only got
Same
up
as
to a
last
9
time.
because I'm lucky.
And the
so I can
slime
reroll
has a
once.
10.
Oh, nice.
And then I got a 5. It's like,
Pete,
I also
you
got a
are
5.
first.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, as I am now fully healed,
It
and
is-
have all 17 of my hit
Stop.
points.
hey, we're
Uh,
the same.
Uh-huh.
I'm injured.
I'm
We,
also
uh,
at 17.
17
We
club, the whole side of the
know
table.
nothing about slimes, correct?
I know there's one on my face.
Yeah, 17 HP.
Okay.
They're often flammable.
I know that it's making my face into more of itself,
And it hurts a lot.
and it really hurts.
That's just a really long no at this point, Rocco. Let me get through my turn here.
Get hit for 2 more hit points and we'll all have 17. It'll be like a club.
Okay, I'm gonna wait till he takes 2 more hit points of damage, and then we can be in our club.
17 club.
So my first action after the end of this round is going to be starting a club charter.
Yep.
Is that like the 27 club? Because that
No, it's like
doesn't
club
No.
17.
I assume.
I don't think the 17 club ends any better.
Wait, isn't there a website for? Never mind. We're gonna.
Yeah, I just got a call from my
Yeah.
mother. She said I had to go home.
I'm going to try to attack this slime, even though I think it's a bad idea personally. Pete has never fought a slime before.
Yeah. Where do you want to move around to?
I'm right there. You know, I can just.
Fire.
But then I'll be the
Yeah.
one that it attacks. Nobody else is close enough.
Do you have any thrown weapons you can throw?
You can-
Oh yes, I'm
throw
gonna
your
dart
spear.
the slime.
You can, I believe you can throw your spear, I think.
I'm not throwing my spear at
No,
a
I-
big giant
That's what
jello
he uses
monster.
to fish.
Get 'em
Throwing a
in.
dart.
Throwing a dart.
Throwing a dart.
Ha!
What do you got?
I don't know. I didn't really. It's a +6, so 16.
16.
I bet this thing
Alright.
has
That will hit
bad
it.
dexterity.
Aha! Take that.
Attacks And probably slashing. Weakness and slashing, probably.
I think so. Maybe. Some slimes
So
in
doesn't
D&D
that just make
history,
them ridiculous?
some slimes in D&D history, if you do a slashing damage,
8
actually
damage.
do
8
divide it in
damage.
half, so they get half hit points, and there are 2 of them.
Right, yeah.
So it could be that.
Could be that, it could be better or worse.
Yeah.
I just realized that.
Like
rapier
that.
Like
is
what
piercing.
just happened there.
Whoa.
The slime splits in half
Cool.
from the blow.
And now it's 3 things instead of. Oh no, it's 2 things.
I'm
Next
sensitive
up,
about my
I've
appearance.
got-
God, that was piercing, not slashing damage, right?
Unfortunately, these are way worse in 5th edition than they were in the old school
Oh,
editions.
God, that's fucking
Piercing, slashing, doesn't matter.
No, I just hit it and it's.
You
blood.
hit it.
Nah.
You should light it on
Does
fire.
that?
That's the
Am I to
point.
take this to mean it's no longer
Hey,
eating
fire.
my
Oh,
face?
it's still very much eating you.
Just now, there's 2 of them.
Now there are
Okay.
2 of you. One of them is eating you, and one of them is kind of off to the side of you.
Just kind of whispering sweet nothings into your ear.
Oh, whoa, ooh, I like that. No, bad touch, bad touch, bad touch.
Okay.
Nicely done. Our next person is going to be me.
Oh, hey.
Oh no,
Joy.
16. Sorry, you're up.
Am I within reach of that thing? Judging by what it could do before?
Not now.
You're
that
not
it is-
sure? Probably not, unless it can move.
Well, I mean, I'm sure it can move.
Probably slowly. Yeah. Which one of these 2 is currently engulfing the Padre?
The one on the far side of him, closest to me.
Yeah, that one.
Burn it, burn it, burn it, burn it, burn it.
Want to do it? Are you okay with possibly getting lit on fire?
You just
Why would
threatened
he
to
be
say-
okay with that?
He was okay with it before.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's better than the alternative, most likely. Also,
Remember-
I just threw you down a ramp.
Yeah, no.
We just put a sticky
Uh,
liquid
do
on
you
you and
trust
he's gonna
him?
catch that sticky liquid on fire while it's stuck to
15.
you. It just seems like a terrible idea.
Cauterize the wound?
It's
do
a
you-
horrible idea. Burning hands.
Burn it.
I'm gonna
Oh,
need
burning hands.
2 dexterity saving throws.
Yeah, you're gonna need to make a dexterity saving throw as well.
Excuse
yes,
me.
I
2
am.
dexterity saving throws. I would have told you to hit the deck, but I don't think you have that much
I
motor
can't.
control inside.
That's a 12.
I have 2 successes for my dexterity saving throws.
That's
And you
wild.
missed yours. That's
I
unfortunate.
missed mine.
Give me a damage roll. You take full damage.
So that's gonna be
Yeah.
12 for you, 6 for those, unless they are weak to it, in which case it will also.
That's a big old -2 hit points right there.
-2. What is your Constitution score?
16.
You are still
Still on my feet.
on your feet.
And on fire.
And what's half of on that damage?
6.
6. Both green slimes are destroyed.
Oh, thanks, sweet baby Christ.
And you're
Hold
still
on.
fire.
I have some.
Keep the initiative count growing because that's not done.
Are we still? Are we actively in combat?
Oh yes, we are actively in combat.
Is it your turn?
It is my turn.
Oh, it is your turn.
Well, never mind what I was about to do.
Put yourself
You were
out.
about to heal yourself?
Yes, but unfortunate.
9.
Oh, hey, boys.
Oh, hey. Oh, but you're not.
Oh, howdy, friends.
That's a lot of howdy do.
Them skeletons again?
Bandits.
Not bandits.
Hey, these assholes.
It's okay.
We've been looking for you.
The bandits rush in. I am going to fire 3 bow shots with these ones and make 1 attack on that gentleman with this one.
Man, these
And
guys can see really good in here then.
Well, he's got a light spell going.
They can see me really.
And anybody within 20 feet of you, which is all of us except for you.
Except for Sneaky Boy.
They also have a lot more familiarity with these
With-
caverns.
and
than
with
you
this
do.
room, yeah, specifically.
And they've been waiting for like almost a full day to ambush you since you first were down here, but then you camped out overnight and they got really annoyed. They've been waiting for you. All right, my hand-to-hand attack is only going to be a 7. That will not get you. I'm firing light crossbow shots. I'm going to fire 2 here and 1 here. I have a 17 and a 10
Miss.
and a 15.
Nothing.
Next up is Beldrick with a 9, and also Seamus, you have a 9. So
Yeah.
between the 2 of
You
you
wanna
need
go
to decide
first?
who goes first. It doesn't really matter other than
Sure.
between the 2 of you.
Yeah.
You both have the same decks, so.
Yeah, no, exactly. You can go first if you want.
All right.
So 5 and
Yes,
so right there, and basically we're just gonna go in and I'm already a halfling, so I'm gonna go into the shield and do like a knee slide and try and take him out of the knees.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Woo, that is going to
there we
hit.
go.
Give me a damage roll.
So that's like a 23 or higher than
That
that.
is.
It's really high. And then so that's gonna be 8 points of damage.
You slide in and you hit just above the knee and nearly take his leg off.
Excellent.
Oh, this one.
All
Sorry.
right, heck yeah.
I was reading my stuff.
Your turn. I see Seamus go and do that, and right at the same time, for a second after he hits that knee, I try and shoot him with an arrow straight into his throat.
Fire a shot.
And I have advantage as well, because he is within 5 feet.
Feet
and
of
is
an
in
ally.
range.
Yes, that is correct.
So that's good, and that's worse. 17 plus 6. So yeah, I hit him.
Yes.
All right, give me a damage roll.
Double dice,
Right.
but all of the other math.
And I believe that was a
Short
sneak
bow is
attack because he's
2d6.
threatening it. So make sure to add your sneak attack damage die.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
You shoot him through the throat while he's off balance with his bloody knee. Go ahead and pull this one off.
That one's out of there. And then I want to move.
Your
I want
move
to change my location.
Do your
So
move
I'm
action.
just gonna move over to here. Yeah, I'm gonna keep away from that light source, but not to the wall,
All right, you are up, sir.
All right.
because there's still a possibility of more slides.
Father Elias.
I am going
Heal yourself.
to heal myself and use the crossbowman. You said, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna close 5, 15, 25.
Yep.
20.
20. No, it's every other.
Oh, every other. Okay. I'm gonna close to there and heal myself.
Heal
Hey.
yourself and then close to there?
There you
Whichever
go.
works. Yeah.
That seems safer.
Heal yourself
I'll
and then
heal
close.
while I'm running. I like to be efficient.
What we got for their hero roll?
That's going to be an 8.
All right.
So that's
Excellent.
not bad.
And,
And healing starts from 0.
Yep,
Oh, it
you don't
starts
count
with 0.
negatives.
So that's an 8 then.
You only count
Yeah,
negatives for
that's
dying.
Now. You're only bloody.
It's fine.
Yeah.
I'm feeling more confident that these things can't hit these guys can't hit my armor class.
Pete, you're up.
Let's see. My homies are all here fighting these guys,
Except for him.
except for him.
Yeah.
I figured he could probably use a little help.
I would take it. I'm gonna light them all on
5,
fire.
15. There we go.
It's my one trick.
All right.
Sorcerers are kind of a one-trick pony.
And I'm gonna, I'm going Kung Fu Sailor on them.
Like a
Kung
three-trick
Fu
pony.
Sailor.
Like
Yep.
a three-trick pony.
Wouldn't that not be a cool show?
A little bit.
That would be a really good TV show.
Wizards
Yeah.
Kung Fu Sailor?
But you know me, I'll watch anything.
I'm playing a sorcerer in my game that I'm playing
David
tomorrow.
Carradine on a boat.
Boo! 11 is not gonna hit them.
No, 11 is not going to hit him.
And this is still
Bonus action, or do you have to land the hit first?
No, I can do. I can still hit it with the bonus action.
Not end up playing a
I
sorcerer
hope.
with 5.
No, I
Yeah,
can't!
Scion was.
The idea was there.
No, both are misses. Our sorcerer's companion.
All right, bonus action. I'm going to convert my 2 sorcery points into a first level spell slot, and then I'm going to need 4 dexterity saving throws.
4 dexterity
Surprise,
saving throws.
The reason I came over here was because I didn't want to get caught in this again.
He's not.
My best one is an 11.
No.
All of the veil,
right.
yes.
Run it up.
I'm going to swap that one out. It's okay. We're going to get a solid 8 damage on all of them.
8. You torch the crap out of them. They are screaming and burnt and missing articles of clothing and hair, and the smell is terrible.
It's a very cinematic shot. You can see, you don't actually see the hands, you just hear the screaming, and it's like the camera's right over here, and you see the flames reflecting off of Brecken's sunglasses.
Oh my gosh.
Very
Man,
nice.
wow. If I didn't think you were enough of a serial killer, that just solidified it.
Oh yeah.
Very, very
Serial
problems.
killers generally aren't heavy drinkers like him.
I don't actually drink that much. It's a curse. We've covered this. Come on, guys. Also,
What?
This
the-
gentleman appears from an invisible state. I want you to give me a wisdom saving throw.
you know, I can try.
Hopefully she wasn't standing there when that spell went off.
Hi, being the
16.
merciless.
16. That makes your wisdom saving throw. Nice.
I am
no
too-
idea what that was about.
I am too enraptured with my burning.
The 2 here. This one is going to
Fire
take
is
the
Brecken's
attack of
hyperfixation.
opportunity.
Okay.
From you?
Yeah. That's usually a good idea.
Ooh, might not go well for him.
It
Give me a
might
damage roll.
might not go super well for him. It could though. 8 damage.
Didn't go well for him at all.
Never mind.
Didn't go well for him. He
It's like,
tried
I'm
to
gonna
run
sneak
by you to
behind
get the
you.
flank. The guy behind him decides to not attempt the same thing and just step up next to his buddy to keep the fight going.
Wise.
And this one.
I like to
It's
think
just
you
like
just
why
like
it's
clotheslined him,
That's
my
ex-
head flew off.
That's what I was going for. I'm a clothesliner.
Stick the sword out, runs right across it.
All right, I am going to make a hand-to-hand attack on each of you.
6.
Each of me and him?
Yep.
Okay.
On Pete, I've got 17.
That meets.
On Pete.
Oh, on Pete.
Oh, no.
Excuse me.
And I have a 14 on you.
Now, get on out of here.
There you go.
Over here, I've got 2 on Father Elias and 1 on Brecken.
Like paper?
Father Elias, I've got a 12
Nope.
and an 18.
Nope.
Oh, damn.
Gotta love
And
that
the wee
plate
one, I've got a
mail.
19.
Yeah, you got that
No.
practice. 21 now.
So far, none of these guys on
None of you
anybody
fighting with
has
the
rolled
shield.
anything that can touch me.
We're gonna
That's why I
talk
went
on the
with
way
the
home, and
last
I'm gonna
time.
make you
Like, oh,
describe
okay, this
exactly
works.
what
Yeah,
style of
she's
full
built to
plate you're
actually
wearing.
tank. Like,
Yeah,
just
oh my
not
God,
take
okay.
damage.
Show
Are you gonna
pictures.
bring up photos from Mordheim and ask me to like
More how?
Mordheim?
And that
No,
puts
I'm gonna
us to
talk-
the 2 9s
I mean,
or
mine.
9.5
Depends on
and
if that's what
9
comes up
first.
I'm
So-
driving the car. Ethan.
You'll be
Put
fine.
all of our
So
lives
we're
in
Just
gonna-
look at
that.
the armor. Come on.
Take that guy down and then try and move around.
You strike me as a Maximilian plate kind of guy.
Maybe.
Oh no, I get to roll
possibly.
twice.
We'll pull up a
right?
picture because it's neither of our turns.
If you declare reckless.
Well, I'm raging, so everything's.
Well,
No,
reckless
that's
attack is
athletics and
separate.
strength-based stuff. To get
Yeah.
the advantage, you have to be rolling
Reckless is a
reckless
choice
attack.
you make every single attack.
Well, because this has advantage on strength checks instead.
Yes.
Yes.
strength checks,
An attack
yeah.
does not technically
Okay,
count as a check.
well,
But you
so
didn't know that, so you can say you were doing
Yeah,
it.
you can
I'm
say
gonna
you were
do
doing
reckless
reckless.
then, yes.
Yeah.
That's a reckless attack. All right, what's
So
your
that
second
means-
one?
yeah, roll again.
Is that gonna hit? That will hit.
yeah.
Give me a damage
17.
roll. Remember to add 2 to it because you are raged.
I'm wearing exactly the same armor as Brienne. 12.
That's good.
I can
13.
13.
damage.
You
Maximilian
completely
Burst.
decapitate your
Maximilian
opponent.
All right,
wow, that's so
and then
close.
I can I move without drawing an attack of opportunity like around him
so
like
many-
this?
Yeah,
Yes.
you're in his 30
Yeah.
square. So
Once
yeah.
you get into like full plate as a technological thing, you're
It's
usually
moving out of them
late,
that
late
draws you the
medieval or
trouble.
like early
Right.
Renaissance.
So you're able to move around. So,
So,
9
like,
point or
manufacturing
9.5 went.
techniques got a lot
9
more
would be
complicated.
yourself, sir.
And
Right.
steel technology got a lot more refined. So you got a lot more shenanigans.
That guy looks.
These are things I know about.
That's gonna. I'm gonna step up, still in shadow or like shadowy.
Yeah, as long as
I'm
you're,
gonna step up to.
you are now visible.
Okay, then I'm gonna step up to here and I'm gonna take a hot shot at that guy with the short bow.
All right, you are flying through a crowded hallway. It's going to be a little more difficult.
That's a lot of business.
You probably hit.
Yeah. No, I'll get the sneak attack on that guy.
4 out of 5, you hit one of the enemies. 1 out of 5, you hit Christian.
Yeah, no, I'll go for the guy with. I'll step this way so I have a clear line.
Okay, all right.
I
You have
will.
advantage on that roll.
8, and that is a 7, but it is 8 plus 6. So that's math 14.
All right, you hit him. Give me a
math.
sneak attack roll.
Yeah. That is 10.
He's
And then-
badly burned, so that arrow kills him outright.
Yes.
And then I'm going to take a step back again.
All right, that puts us
Is that
to
a step forward?
the father.
You
Cool,
got
you like
these 2
this
on your
episode
own, or
of
do you want backup? I can either help you take out these 2,
Help.
or I can skip over.
Help,
it.
help.
Help.
Yep.
All right,
Finish
then
him
I'm
off so we
gonna,
don't have anybody behind us. I guess.
I'm gonna smash this guy then.
You have advantage because you are flanking him, so roll twice and take the best
Alright.
results.
I like that. I'm happy with that. That's gonna be a 13 plus 6, 19.
Give me a damage roll.
Alrighty. It's gonna be Warhammer coming down on the scale for 8.
You're pretty sure you broke his collarbone with that strike, but he is still alive.
A few inches shorter.
Puts us back to the top at Pete.
Pete!
What's called Pepper,
Pepper
Pete.
Pete.
What's called Pepper Pete?
It's called stab.
Damn.
All right.
Whack.
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 I hear a duck.
Whack. Whack.
Affleck?
I'm gonna pepper repeat him.
Pepper repeat him.
Beat him again.
Whoa, that'll do it. Give me a damage roll.
He got hitted.
Good die.
Smack him.
Smackaroo.
Ooh, there we go.
He is also badly burned, and that is more than sufficient to kill him as well.
Ah.
Ooh.
Dropping
For you.
like flies.
Next up,
Hold on.
Yeah, he gets
I
to
got
take his
a
bonus.
Bonus action.
I've got a bonus action.
bonus action.
And I can hit this fool right here.
Do it.
Give me your bonus action.
Clerics don't give bonus
Well,
actions.
technically, you'd have to make another step because there's like wall here. It's like a corner, right?
Yeah, but you can move in between attacks, so there's no reason you couldn't.
Yeah, no, exactly. It's just like you gotta make that step real quick.
Actually, can I use my bonus action to ready an attack in case he comes through?
You could.
I
Otherwise,
think that you have to use your action to hold an action.
but you can't use a bonus action. Okay, I wasn't sure about that.
Yeah, I think so.
Correct.
Don't at me.
Correct.
I think it depends on what it would take to actually use the action.
Yeah, I would have to spend a key point and do it, but if he comes through, that's what I wanted to do.
If you're going to spend a key point, that's perfectly reasonable.
Yeah.
But only if it moves through. So,
Yes.
screw it. I'll just
Take him down.
go and hit him.
All
Hey,
right.
maybe his boss doesn't like him and
I'm
he
gonna
get a flanking
focus on
bonus.
the.
He's burned a little.
Oh, he's burned a lot.
14.
Give me a damage roll. He is also
That's
dead.
Another 6.
You know,
Nice.
they got torched. All of them
Whack,
failed their
whack,
saving
whack.
throws against that burning hands. Kind of.
There you go.
Yeah,
you still
ruin-
have movement
ruin
to
their
step
days.
back around the corner.
Oh, I do still have movement to step around the corner.
Yeah.
Yep.
And so, I will.
There you go. Yeah.
Ethan.
I am going to
Flash
use
around the corner.
my
Surprise!
my final spell slot, and
Okay.
I'm going to cast Witch Bolt on the wizard-looking MFer.
Which bolt?
All right.
Which bolt?
Which bolt?
This bolt.
Ah,
That one.
Let's see. That's not a good. That might be good enough to hit. Hold on. Let me reread exactly how luck works because I have the damn lucky feat.
I know you do.
I know you know.
Because you have.
Doesn't that give you like an extra D20 to roll or some crazy?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a pool of 3 luck
Oh, I got
points
bennies.
That you use to add extra
that you-
rolls to.
Oh, yeah, you use to gain advantage.
No, you can cast
To
it
reroll.
after you roll.
Yeah, reroll.
Attack roll.
The reroll.
After, yeah,
Cool.
yeah.
Yeah.
And you can use 3.
And I use either, so I'm going to use 1. So we're going to leave that at 9. I'm going to use another one. I want to make sure this goes well because I forgot to use them forever. There we go. So that is, I'm going to assume connect with a
19.
21.
21.
21 will do it.
19, you're right.
19 will also do it.
Cool.
Yeah, which bolt that boy?
I was in the middle of digging for another, there we go, 2d10. I get all this stuff out of there. So initial damage is going to be 11. I believe, it doesn't say, so I'm going to assume necrotic damage, or force, one of those. I can check if they have resistance to either of those damage types.
It has no resistance to either of those damage types.
Cool.
All right.
And I am now maintaining concentration. The light has gone out.
All right, the light is out. You hit him with the witch bolt. Give me the initial damage.
11.
11? Okay.
Ouch.
11 damage is dealt.
Which bolt is lightning damage?
Oh, it is lightning damage.
Electrical. Got it.
Yeah. It looks super cool.
Next up is me.
The whole firebending thing.
Yo, ooh, yeah.
I'm doing finger guns anyway.
Yeah.
So do these fools have torches?
I'm so glad we watched this. Oh, there's more.
Oh, these ones.
Oh,
do.
wait, there's more.
Wait, where did they
Don't
come
answer
from?
yet.
These hallways.
Oh, okay, they're just running.
The wizard-looking guys back there is like, Billy May's here.
No, it's the Teenage Mutant
These
Ninja Turtles.
new creatures are about 7 feet tall, hyena-like humanoids,
Oh!
Oh god.
armed with axes.
Hey, kids.
No one told me this was a Knoll Bridge.
I don't
That's
speak
funny.
Knoll.
My spellcaster, I'm going to make me another wisdom saving throw.
Sure.
Is one of them wearing a ghillie suit?
Oh, let me check.
Well, I mean, if he's got a ghillie suit, watch for a tiny snake.
I'm gonna spend my last luck point and re-roll that.
Rerolling that saving
this is-
throw.
I don't like wizards. Oh, that's 19 plus a 1.
Oh, very, very good.
Actually,
Nicely
that's
done.
19 flat.
You beat both
I'm so
suggestion
glad James was
spells.
I don't give a
distracted during
damn.
Oh, no. I like that a lot. Thank you.
That was him. My
I was
nulls
like-
and
I was like trying to
warriors
figure out some sort
attack.
of reference
I'm
about
going
a
to
knoll and
do
a
a
ghillie suit. Like, what?
attack
Why
on
would
the
a knoll wear a ghillie
father.
suit? Aren't they furry?
Misses
Or-
entirely.
He's like, said
Attack
something
on the
his shoulder, and I
halfling
was
is
like,
going to be
oh,
a
are you talking like
19.
alien or
No.
predator?
All right, I have an attack with advantage on the halfling, which I have a 20.
That's it.
D8 plus 2 from the knoll, from
You
behind.
make sure you roll your own damage.
What are they?
Oh yeah, you roll damage on yourself.
They throwing something?
They're attacking with axes. And the other one on the side here is a 19, which is one shy of hitting you
Gotcha.
with advantage.
Damn.
Ouchie,
And that
ouchie.
puts us
Good
to
thing I didn't
9.5
he
and
got these
9.
two. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I make everyone
Retribution.
roll their own damage on themselves.
That way he doesn't have to take any responsibility or accountability for himself.
So we're
Yes.
gonna try and clear
All
this
the
guy
credit,
out.
none of the blame. Classic white guy maneuver.
Absolutely.
17 hits him, right?
Hey,
so
Elf, you may want to come help us out.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Help us out.
Yeah.
Help us
Don't
out.
worry.
Um,
I'm
11
here. Like,
11
I'm helping.
damage against
I've
this
killed
guy?
somebody
Dead.
every
Perfect.
turn.
I mean,
Decapitated.
I've helped kill people every
have you?
turn. I mean, yeah.
Well, I was saying
Not that
between the
we've seen
split.
That's right. You do just see people
and then
falling
can I
over.
step into that
I
space?
assume it's 'cause I'm punching
without-
You
really
just
hard.
hit him.
without getting
You would
attacked?
provoke
And
one
after
attack
shot
of
from the
opportunity if you
Right.
did that.
like something like
Okay.
way
From the
of
one
open
in the
palm, just
hallway,
like,
but the
oh,
other
yeah,
two,
turn
because you're
later,
still in their
just-
threatened
I'm
spaces, you would
practicing my
not.
quivering palm
this.
technique, and it's just working right now.
You'll see
Again,
the
one
bullet.
from this
Does
guy.
the quivering tom technique
Anyone
work
who step
better
out of
or
their
worse
threatened
against
area,
the jelly?
it's what draws it.
See, he passed him. I was like,
As long as you stay in it, it doesn't draw it.
You killed yourself.
So anywhere you step's going to draw an attack
Y'all
from
did
one
this
guy
to
or
yourselves.
up to 3 guys, depending upon what you do.
It feels really good when you crit on your damage rolls against yourself.
Oh, it feels so bad.
Oh, it's my favorite. It's
I've
my
had to do
favorite.
that in Starfinder a few times. and
No one hurts me worse than me.
It's like, that's what he makes it feel like. It's just masochistic. When you're getting your ass beat by James in a role-playing game.
I think my favorite was the jump I tried to make that I crit failed as Raccoon and then fell like 20 feet to the ground.
Yeah, I'm gonna
and
stay there then and
got
just guard
max
against
damage.
him.
Was that one of your turret acrobatics
Yeah.
attempts?
Yeah, that was one of the turret acrobatics.
I'm up. Cool.
Hey now,
I
flagellation is the quickest path to redemption.
I miss Raccoon.
Wait, isn't that just farts?
No, that's like flash.
Oh, right.
Which one did you just hit?
I'm not actually smart. enough,
Mark,
so I
which one did
know
you just
different
hit?
languages.
The
dead
one I just hit is gone. This guy has only a couple hit points left. He got.
Oh, okay. I thought you hit it.
Yeah,
I
hard.
thought you hit a knoll.
No, I went.
None of the nulls have been hit.
I went for the guy that I was already attacking and had the flanking bonus on and stuff.
Right. Yeah. Then I'm going to step this way, and I'm gonna shoot at that knoll right there with advantage. Hey, there we go. That's a 25.
25 will hit the null.
That is going to be 13.
13.
Wait. Yeah.
Which one was he shooting?
I was shooting this one.
He drops to the ground dead.
Damn.
Nice shot, Elf.
Was that the null?
Thank you.
That's one of them. Yep.
Ah.
And then I just moved 10 more feet away.
Father
pointy
Elias.
All right. I'm gonna.
He's got pointy
slip
ears and you
through
shot
here.
something. A nice shot with a
What's
single
the
arrow
other
slaying
hand?
somebody.
We talked about this last week.
Stayed in his
Yep.
field the whole time. I'll
Thought you
smack
would be
that
in
null.
charge.
All right, give me an attack roll.
If you're half elf, half leprechaun, you should be very
22.
short.
That will hit. Give me a damage roll.
Father.
That's a myth. What the fuck's
Yeah,
Oh,
but elves are
12.
short.
That is also a dead null.
Boom.
Damn.
No problem solved.
They
I'm
ran
out of
away.
You having no
They're
problems.
knoll cowards. There you
You're
go,
having
theater
no
joke.
problems.
There you
You
go.
want
Yep.
That was good. Nice.
Yep,
Thank you.
thank you.
Never trust a grassy knoll.
Trust me, man. I know.
Good stuff.
All right, that was our
Alright,
9 and 5. Very nice.
Because it's almost
Heat.
always a bluff.
It is.
What's called?
Pete, that's me. I'm what's called Pete.
You're what's called Pete.
I'm what's called Pete.
Yeah. That's
You
true.
and Moss.
Can I see that book again? It doesn't matter, but I want to look at
I don't know which bolt does. I forgot to take note of that.
2 die 10 damage initially, and then every after turn you can spend a bonus action as long as you're maintaining concentration to do 1 die 10 more damage.
What are they armed with? The
Sometimes, yeah.
gnolls?
No battle axes.
They have battle axes. Those hurt really bad.
They go down real easy though.
I'm gonna throw a dart.
All right, give me a dexterity-based attack.
All right.
At the.
Oh, at him.
Oh.
Okay.
And then bonus action on this fellow. That'll be a 20.
That's gonna hit. Give me a damage roll.
That's a D4, right? Yar. 7 damage.
He drops to the ground.
Yes.
Nice.
Dead?
He drops to the ground.
Nice.
But don't take him off the board.
Permission to finish him off, Captain?
You don't need my permission. You can finish him
You
off
are.
yourself.
You still have your bonus
I
action.
still
could
do, and
get
I'm
information out of him.
gonna kick this gnoll's head off if I can kick that high. They're very tall.
He's a wizard.
Jump kick.
Yeah.
I'm a kick wizard.
Do that Tony Jaw thing for the lamppost.
Right, okay. I'm doing the lamppost kick.
There is a stalactite.
It's a bicycle kick, but it's medieval times, so it's just like a wagon cart kick.
Oh my
Okay.
god. Oh, natural.
But still, natural 20 isn't bad.
Yeah.
Add an
there
extra
you
damage
go.
dice.
Double it up, baby.
Boo.
Oh.
Boo! I did 6 damage.
6 damage.
Yeah.
Did you do
Still
that?
standing.
Crit also.
Yeah, I think I did. Last time I critted, I also rolled 2.
That's rough, dog.
He's
That's
still
sad.
standing.
Big oof. Big oof.
Yeah.
Baby.
Bonus
After all of
action.
this.
Bonus action. Zap the wizard. I don't need to make any rolls other than the roll to.
And just
Oh, yeah,
keep doing
concentration.
something.
All right, give me that
This is
miniature. He is
wishful.
now
Oh, that is
dead.
wishful.
Dead.
9 damage.
Well, so much for
Dead,
Killed
dead.
as hell.
I didn't
No, have
mean
a
to
good
make
fight.
that Donald Duck noise, but I
I'm
did.
going to provoke an attack of opportunity.
I used to be able to
from
do that
knoll,
when I had all my teeth.
If you would like to make one.
Yes, I would.
Yeah.
4.
No. 5, 15, 20. I'm gonna hide on the stairs and make a hide check as my standard action.
Are you out of spell slots?
Yeah, I used all.
To like dunk
That's gonna
that
be-
wizard-looking friend.
They were effective.
18, a
Yeah,
lot.
Very effectively used.
Huh? Burning
Where
hands,
are
man.
you? Stealth. Oh, I have stealth
Take that crowd
proficiency.
control.
That's gonna be 24 stealth
Yeah.
to
So
hide in the
useful.
shadows.
Effectively putting,
All right.
giving everybody like.
After you is
almost
my
their
bad
time.
guys.
Man, they're all going to attack me now, you son of a bitch.
I'll step in and help soon. Oh gosh, yeah.
Yeah, that's how that goes for me.
3 attacks on Pete.
You know I'm punching you for this, right?
Yeah.
My best one's an 18.
None of those will hit me.
Yeah. See,
And
you're
I've
fine.
got 1 bandit attack on the father. Nope.
Just
Open-handed.
No, that's a
Open-handed.
slap.
That'd
Yeah.
be an 8.
Unless you're like doing it with.
So my 9.5,
No,
then my
that'd be
9.
All right, so I'm gonna take the last bandit out.
Yeah. No, you could probably.
All
like,
right,
just
give me a
slip
damage
your-
roll.
You probably just slip those fingertips right in between the ribs.
Very dead.
Yeah,
Did you
10
ever
points
rip
of damage.
someone's heart out?
And then,
I mean, sorta,
so
Definitely have the
5,
theory down.
15,
Yeah.
20,
Well,
25 is
I've got a bunch
there.
of
That's
knolls
my
and like
movement,
human
so it's
corpses here if
starting
you
to
want practice.
Oh,
Alright.
I'm going to try.
go. Yeah.
Cool.
Me, I'm going to go 15 and 20 there to do that. And I just remembered that I can offhand my dagger too. So that's a bonus action, so that's nice. So I'm gonna go with the rapier. And that is again 18 plus 6, that's good bit. That's 24.
Okay.
So that's good.
Wait, what have you been doing with that offhand the rest of the fight?
You know what he's been doing with that offhand.
Masturbating to the
So,
flames.
oh wait, that's a D8 plus my D6.
Beautiful
because
burning
I got
flesh.
That's only 8 damage to him.
And Mark just realized
And,
it
then,
too,
and he's
Pax.
still up, right? 8 damage still up.
8 damage to that knoll, still up.
Alright, and then I'm gonna go with my dagger.
Okay, well, Mark's got
Which is
everybody
also gonna
switch
be another
seats, so he has to
24.
change the names around again.
And that's
Someone
and
give up
that's
Dex
another
sucks.
8 damage.
Ability modifiers not added to offhand attacks.
Right,
unless you
yeah,
have two
that's
weapons.
another 4 damage.
So, but
That's
that
my
is still
bad.
enough. You
Yeah.
kill the knoll with the
That's
second
a
attack.
knoll.
Rapier and dagger combo kills the knoll. Grab that guy off the
Yeah,
board.
buddy.
Stabby stab.
Father Elias
I'm here to help.
Is drinking a potion a free action or is it?
is
an
a
action?
standard
It is an
action.
action. All right. So those 2 transmutation potions I got, or does it? Do I need to flip a coin to pick one from the other, or are they both the same?
They are both different.
I'm gonna grab one and chug it. See what happens.
Flip a coin.
Like you do in the middle of a fight.
Call it.
Why not? We're rounding.
Call it.
I'll tell you why not. After you finish rolling.
Heads.
Calling heads. Okay.
Heads.
Heads. All right. You just drank a potion of speed.
That's exactly kind of what you needed to close that gap.
So the action that you just took, you now have.
Oh, does this function?
Ta-da! The potion did nothing.
Yay! Well.
Does
yes.
this function as the haste spell?
It
Yes.
didn't.
Oh, it
didn't-
functions as
It
haste,
didn't
though.
count to drink it.
No,
Nope.
it functions as a haste spell. So he's got
He has an
You
action.
basically
actions.
didn't cancel
He's got
it.
double
You just got the
action.
action right back.
But does it
It
increase?
is
my-
not going away right away.
But does it increase my movement speed?
It gets not unless you use your move extra action to
Here.
attack. So
yeah haste.
Oh, I get a +2 to DC. That's nice. Oh, okay. It's not as cool as it used to be.
No.
thought it
Not
was-
nearly as cool as it used to be. Oh well. But now we know.
Maybe the
When you
most
lose it
nerfed
on when
spell
you
of
use
all
it on a
time.
level
Yeah.
5 fighter,
But
though,
honestly,
you give him
though,
4
it's probably
attacks.
for the
It's
best.
pretty
but
good.
essentially it means that you have done nothing this round.
Well,
You do
You
still
have the benefit
bonus
of that.
armor.
You
Except
have
waste
done
the potion.
I wasted a potion.
You have done nothing.
And you got 2
So
armor.
you still have a full round's worth of actions you may do.
5, 10, so 15, 20, 25, 30.
Correct.
And I'm going to throw a javelin at that guy.
All right. A strength-based attack.
11.
On the knoll, that's not going to hit. You throw well over his head.
Tall, but not that tall.
Yeah, yeah.
That puts us at the
Oh,
top.
it gives you a bonus
Ooh!
action when you use
With
the first
Pete.
extra action.
I am Pete.
Right. But hey,
There are some other small benefits. Advantage on
round.
dexterity saving throws if I try to light you on fire again.
I
plus
figure,
2
I
armor
feel
class.
like I'm in a
yeah,
good spot.
But again, you use that
All right.
But
level
I could be in a
5
better
fight,
spot,
and
so I'm gonna
4
acrobatics
attacks
check.
per turn.
To here.
Give me an acrobatics
Yeah,
check.
it's pretty great. You just
I
gotta
didn't do
use it
great. I
well.
only got an 11.
yeah.
What did I need?
I believe a 13.
Ah, well then I missed.
All right, you will
Good
provoke
spell.
attacks of
It's
opportunity.
just not wild. It used to be wild.
Best one is a 17.
Nope.
Nay.
All right, movement attacks of opportunity is normal, but you have done your movement.
Indeed, and now I am going to attack him with advantage.
Yes.
But my highest is a 15.
15 is the armor class.
Excellent.
Punch that.
Give me a damage roll on him.
For 10.
10. He is still alive.
Good, good. Bonus action.
Bonus action.
Flurry of blows. Same guy. He is hurt. I hurted him real good that time.
Hurted him some more.
But he only takes 7 from that one.
That is enough to finish him off.
Mother
Bye,
trucker,
friends.
that hurt like a butt cheek on a stick.
He's down.
Hey, boy, I didn't know you was
You are
that
next.
country.
RKO out of nowhere.
Yeah!
Alright, I have advantage because I'm flanking. I'm two-handing my big stick.
Yeah, that's what they all say, bud.
Well, I don't.
Well,
hit.
it really is like
I
playing at
didn't
home with the
hit.
guys.
Yeah.
I
Less
missed
whiskey around
wildly.
here, but other than that,
Wild
yeah.
swing and a
Also,
miss.
That's what the guys say.
That leaves it to the bad guy,
Intimidation.
who's still by himself.
Fail.
And flanked like a motherfucker.
Yeah,
If
well,
he
somebody
steps
swings a
this
big
way,
burning
he's in-
stick at you. It doesn't
now in
matter whether or
my
not they hit you.
purview.
Yeah, no matter
No,
which
but
way-
he's gonna try and kill you.
That's fine.
4.
No.
Oh man.
Pepper Pete. Or no, not Pepper Pete. Sorry. 9.5 and 9.
Cool. We're gonna go.
They call you
here.
9.5 because you're almost perfect.
But you're just a little.
That
Yeah.
will hit. Give me a
Rolls like
damage
that.
roll. Make sure to add 2 for the rage.
Yep, so that's gonna be 7 points of damage.
Hell
You
yeah.
wound him, but he is still alive.
Oh, damn.
Drink his blood.
And I'm gonna move there. Now I have advantage. And 19.
That'll hit him. Give me a damage roll.
All right, plus my sneak attack. That's 6.
That will finish him off.
And then from the ceiling, another green slime monster.
Right, that's where
But
we're
it's super big and it eats all of us.
The chaos is over and it's suddenly quiet in the caverns again. Dead bodies litter the floor.
All right,
Is
hold
there any
on.
light down here?
Hold on. I'm gonna cast light on my stick again and cast it directly up into the sky to see if illumination will show any more.
So
of the
my
slimes.
theory about the bandits being with the goblin types, I think might be holding a little bit more water than it did yesterday.
Yeah, no, it's
Aren't these
that's a good
gnolls?
call, man.
Whatever, they're big monster fellas, right?
Yeah.
They can't sail, they're monsters.
How
So
do you
the
know
bandits
gnolls
and the
can't sail?
monsters, they're working together, see?
I think that's.
I think
How do you know
they
gnolls
were
can't sail?
working together until we
How
killed
could they
them all.
sail?
They got hands.
They got paws!
Can
You
I go
can't
search
work a
the
rigging
wizard?
with little paws.
Yeah,
Six
well,
There's a
ropes.
lot of dead bodies to search.
No,
Yeah,
sword.
well, I specifically want to go up to the wizard.
Working a sword is easy.
I have them
work,
based
little
on the
fella.
appendix, so we can just do it all. at
Now
once,
working
make
a
it
boat.
easy.
That sounds sick.
That's all right.
That
Rather than
takes
going one
skill
by one and say, well,
and
did you
I thought I was
bother to
gonna have
search
to do
every
an
dead
ex-
body?
I thought I was gonna have to do
Calluses?
an investigation check.
Only if they have something hidden on their person.
Right, yeah.
Calluses.
You'll
But
be fine. Yeah,
cool,
you'll be
cool,
great.
cool.
All right, let me
No-
find all
no
the
calluses.
dead bodies.
Too
Yeah,
All right.
Big.
The
no
8
problem.
human
Probably can't
smugglers.
swim. Ugh.
Dead man
I
number
can
1.
probably tie a rope for shake. No.
Dead man number 1 has a gold armband on his left forearm.
All right, I
Do
can
gnolls have calluses on their balls?
Does it say WWJD?
I don't know.
Is it
an important
Doesn't have a
question.
list of his allergens.
The gold armband is worth 20 gold pieces.
What kind of GM?
His
is that?
belt pouch contains 3 silver and 7 copper. There's the second one has a gold chain with a golden clover on his neck. It's worth 10 gold pieces.
That one should go to you.
His pouch contains 1 gold piece and 7 silver pieces.
Is it alright if I take that?
Just in case
Tax
he loses
you're always
change
sorry.
from one pocket, he's
Are
got it
you
in
on
the
the
other.
clover?
Yeah, can I have
Number 3 has
Yeah.
a gold finger ring worth 5 gold pieces and a belt pouch containing 9 silver pieces.
Gold ring.
Number 4 has a duplicate of a gold chain with the little 4-leaf clover on the neck worth 10 gold pieces
Oh, they're
and a
the
pouch
necklaces.
containing a 50 gold piece gem.
Did the 2 gold clovers like link together?
Number 5 has a golden earring in
They
his
were
right
married.
ear worth 5 gold piece
Neat.
and a belt pouch containing 11 silver pieces. Number 6 has a
that's
gold
tasty
armband
gold.
for his right arm worth 20 gold pieces and a belt pouch containing 11 silver pieces.
I could make
Number
that
7 has a belt pouch with 4 gold pieces and 8 silver pieces. And number 8 has a gold finger ring with a small gem on it with 75 gold pieces.
My
Did we
goodness.
get all that
You've
down?
made
I love
full
the module writer's instinct to just overly detail all the treasure.
How much was that ring gem worth?
75.
Correct.
I track.
The other one, the wizard person has a belt pouch containing 7 gold pieces, 5 silver pieces, 3 electrum pieces, a key, a set of loaded
Who's writing
dice,
that down?
I'm doing it.
7, 5, and 3.
and 3 gems worth a total of 250 gold pieces.
Is it a small
A piece
iron
or
key
separately?
This is a small little iron key. It looks like it would fit perfectly that
in that
box.
lockbox?
That is correct.
Don't they have unicorns
Did we
now
not get the
too, Max?
lockbox open?
Oh, they
did
opened
get
it.
it open, but that tells me he was probably those were his quarters.
And yes,
The book
there are
file?
unicorns now.
And how much
I
is the
think this is
collection
my
of free
personal
gems?
goal, huh? Just is it kind of like the Infinity Stones? Like
Yeah,
just
you
get
gotta
all those
collect them all.
unlocked
Yep.
magical powers.
And then those kids will stop trying to steal your breakfast.
Oh, look at that art!
Oh,
Ooh.
That's classic old school shit right there,
Gnarly.
guys.
Damn right.
yeah.
Love it.
Oh, I see why she died. Her armor isn't very good. What with the bikini and all.
I did that to the
That knoll
bandits.
is like not very knoll looking. It looks like a teddy bear.
Ugh.
How much were the 3 gems worth?
Okay.
3 gems,
Yes.
250
you.
altogether.
The wizard used some sort of cleavage attack. We weren't expecting it. Didn't she try and cast suggestion twice?
Yes.
It was a cleavage attack.
Pretty much.
I was gonna get my titties out, but I didn't have to, so I'm good.
Now what, gentlemen?
Oh, do you guys know I have nipple rings?
We had a pretty good
I
idea.
was saying I didn't know, but
It is a
heavily
very
suspected.
sheer shirt. They do just kind of like poke.
Now what, guys?
What about them Knoll axes? I wanna.
They're standard run-of-the-mill axes.
Okay.
None of their other equipment is of anything significant. I mentioned everything of note.
Alrighty.
Like
there were 8.
one-handed or two-handed?
They're a battle axe from the player's handbook.
Battle axe, cool.
Can I
was
wear one of the
wondering
pieces of jewelry randomly? I mean, that
Yeah.
would make me feel good, and I've always wanted a nice piece of jewelry.
You
An
can wear
earring
as many-
or
you
a
can-
ring or
2
something.
armbands.
I think an
a
earring
ring,
would look
an
pretty
earring.
good on
You know, and for sailor, I think that it's a good way to
Right?
go.
I mean, like, yeah, you've got to
And
have that
matching
good
gold
luck chart,
armbands.
you know?
Oh, I don't want to be gaudy.
Yeah, we
I'm
got
not a
2 of these
captain,
armbands.
mate. I'm just an average, everyday, run-of-the-mill fisherman. What's called Pepper Pete? What's called Pete? What's called Stanley?
Battle axe, 1d8 slashing, 1d10 versatile. 10 gold pieces, 4 pounds.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wear the fancy gem ring. So when I punch people,
Yeah, I think that's a great idea.
gem-shaped noggin hole.
That will kill someone.
Make sure it's set in there really good. Doesn't come out. Stay on their forehead.
Oh, you pick it back out after you're done.
What's everybody's hit point situation looking like?
I am full.
Max.
I am full.
That potion did me in, and I didn't get hit in that last battle, amazingly.
I'm kind of bleeding a lot.
We should do something about that.
Here you go,
When
little
did
fella.
you get hit?
Best I can
Bomb.
do is a
Noticed,
full body
but now that you
massage.
mention it,
Humana,
That'll
humana,
give you
humana,
a-
humana.
That'll give you 6.
Also, were you hit while you were raging?
yes.
You want to? Did you have that damage?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, because if it was any physical damage, you're gonna have it.
It's true.
Alright.
got resistance.
So you
and
probably
resistance.
are
up around
full now,
now.
yeah.
You round down half damage, so you can theoretically take 0 if it's like a
Okay.
Yeah.
So 19. Cool.
That's right. You have like resistance to everything.
Everything except like
You're too
magical
pissed
and
off
psionic.
to bleed.
Bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing.
No, it's only
Uh,
bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing unless you take
yeah.
a very specific path.
Totem barbarians get everything other than psychic damage.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm saying
Regular
like, what's-
barbarians is just slashing, piercing, bludgeoning.
Yeah,
Doesn't
that's what I
affect
meant.
fire, lightning,
Yeah,
anything
no,
else.
that's what I said. You
Yep.
get physical
All
everything
the
that's
physical
not
stuff, yeah.
non-magical.
If I stick you with a torch,
All right. So check the room now that
All
we've
right.
looted
Different
all of the
lightning.
bodies.
That's a good point. All right,
Yeah.
but most
It's all good.
likely-
It is still a cavern.
I've been thrown into a fire as a
There are
player
still 2
character
passages.
before.
Well, we know that the
I've
group
thrown
with the
other
main
people.
dudes came from here, so let's check this passage first.
I like that plan.
It goes forward about 20
I
feet
mean,
and then
we're
branches
playing
to the
with
left and the right.
Sinister.
Jeez, all right,
This
man. You
guy's-
don't need to be so mad about it.
Um,
Forget it. You don't need to throw things.
How about left?
It's magic.
All right.
See this pencil?
You travel to the left another 30 or 40 feet, and it branches to the left and right again.
All right, this is gonna get bananas real fast.
Hold the right wall.
He's gone left so far, so.
So hold the left wall.
That
Hand on the
works.
left wall. Keep going.
Same stuff.
So
I'll follow.
left wall,
Got the light stick.
And then we go left again.
You should probably also light cantrip up.
This cavern,
Yeah.
like the passage leading into it, is well lit by torches held in brackets around the walls. Stacked against the wall to your left as you enter, you can see 5 small bolts of cloth, while to your right there are 8 small casks in a neat row.
Does this look like nice cloth? Like maybe something that would have
It's
been.
silk.
Ooh.
Ooh, you know.
How long would it take
These,
to make
like,
myself a
sailing
fine
vessel
set of
cloth
pajamas?
things, or
They're bolts of silk cloth, like bolt cloth.
Those are money.
Yes.
Yeah, in fact, you estimated about 100 gold pieces worth of silk.
Yo,
Yeah,
we could get.
My sailor sense is tingling. We could absolutely smuggle the shit out of it.
I was thinking we get.
isn't smuggling if you
commemorative
take it from
company
them and then
t-shirts.
just like
And the
No, if we just take it from them.
the
it's
casks
stealing.
are brandy.
Oh, how many casts of that was there?
There
it's robbing the dead.
are
What's the difference?
Then it's repurposing.
8 casks of brandy.
I'm gonna write that down, but we're not carrying all of those.
But we've got them if we need them, and brandy is very flammable.
Also, this is our house
Party,
now.
party.
Yeah, we own this. We
Depending
have
on
the
the,
deed and
uh,
everything.
It's just a storage room.
depending on the town we're in when we try and sell it.
Yeah.
The difference between stealing.
we don't have
way
to.
of
Yeah,
robbing,
we don't have to take it with us. We own this
smuggling.
building.
Yeah, literally.
It's our property.
I
It's
pull
our
out the
house.
deed. Literally, we own this place.
No, I'm gonna
New base camp?
go on record.
And anyone who
and
wants to contest it is probably dead in that cavern back there.
If any of y'all think we're gonna get in another fight in short order, I should probably pass out for 8 hours. Just putting that out there.
Oh, did you use all your detect magics?
Yeah, I
on
blew
the
my load.
knolls?
You can say blow your load.
You could say.
Leaving the party a little early.
Yeah.
That is the furthest that the left goes. That ends here.
Great. This is a great place to rest up. Let's go for our long rest and work watches.
Take us some nappies.
Yeah.
Should we like look back this way first? See if there's anything there?
I'm guessing
I mean, it
I'm
might
still
be worth
cursed.
going.
It might be. Yeah, if it's a closed off area, we should
I'm
be
not-
okay. But if it's not, then
Yeah.
Well, so
There's
we
all
got-
kinds
we
of
got,
winding
like,
passages in here that you haven't gone down. Yeah.
I'm not.
But we're in
little
a
pieces of tile, like.
we're in a closed off room, right? There's only one way in, one way out.
Do you
Well,
know
it's like
if
the end of a hallway, right?
Yeah.
It's not even a separate room.
We should probably investigate
So
for
it's
hidden
like-
stuff.
We're kind of looking at something like this kind of situation.
But down here at this
And
end,
this
you can
goes
kind
up
of hear
that way.
the ocean. You can hear waves.
I got
You know what,
a
before-
14 for investigation to look for any hidden.
you want to go
You don't
stealth.
find
You want
anything.
to stealth over there with me, and we'll take a look, make sure that see what we've got over there at the ocean. See if there's boats and
Yeah.
more pirate types.
Yeah, I'll stealth up.
I mean, I don't
I'll
wanna
go
leave
with you.
guys
I just-
alone.
All right, going back, you
I will stay
enter a
away from that
passage.
business.
The
Yeah.
incline of the passage is perceptibly greater in this, and a coarse matting has been laid in various places on the floor so that people don't lose their grip. It goes down for quite a ways and enters into a natural cavern. The passage widens to the south at this point to form a small cave. There are 3 bolts of cloth and 5 small casks in the middle of the floor, resting on a piece of coarse matting. And the passage continues on.
I have a feeling that it leads down to a.
Is that
So
going
why don't
this
you keep
direction?
going?
Oceanic
Straight back from
hole.
the-
It's a little to the north, I'm guessing.
Well, but
Yeah,
this-
it's going
this is
north.
the path we took, Yeah.
Do you want to
Yes.
continue all the way? Or
You were going west. This is going north.
Yeah, let's just take a look and see what's through that next passage, because I have a feeling we're entering a staging or unloading area.
Great.
The passage leads into a cave which opens directly to the sea. The tide is out and present, and there's little water in the cave, but there's an obvious high water mark, which in places is 3 feet above the floor. Pulled up onto the sloping cave floor is a small boat, perhaps large enough for 8 men, with oars and a step-down mast with a neatly furled sail. A rope tied to the bow has been weighed down by a large boulder, which serves as an anchor. You recognize this as a jolly boat.
Dibs!
Oh, yeah, no.
Well, I mean, we're just taking anything not
Some
nailed
people
down
call
there,
them
but-
a launch and use them to disembark from larger crafts.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a dinghy.
A little bigger than a dinghy.
Mm-hmm.
You
Oh,
don't need
it's
to
a
argue
whaling
about whose
dinghy.
bait digging is bigger.
And the cave ends here.
Oh, they're giving you
This
trouble
is-
about your diction again.
This is a fine place to rest. Is there markers outside the cave showing the tide line?
No, just inside the cave. It rises to 3 feet high in this cave, so if you're standing where you're standing now is going to be waist deep in water.
So we sleep in the boat.
Or we could sleep in the house.
Oh yeah, okay, go
Sleep
sleep.
is ours.
Or we
Yes.
could sleep in the house.
In the beds.
Want to kick
Yes.
off this
In
new?
the beds, yeah.
You want to
I
kick
like-
off
I like
this new
beds.
property ownership with like
And there are only 2
Sick
passages
house
you have
party.
not gone down in
We
this
have
natural
beer.
cavern.
and
We should check those out, but if he needs to rest, we really should get that done. But that was a nice room with those bolts of cloth, which is covered, which is shelter.
Or
Yeah.
we could go back upstairs. It's
In
like
a boat.
4 minutes up the stairs and there's beds.
This is true. I'm good either way. We can keep going. Most
I just
likely.
don't want this place to fill up with bandits overnight without us knowing they're here.
Oh yeah, no, I feel like what we could do is we could have our watches. We can have 2 people on watch, one with us and the other down at the cave. No,
Mm-hmm.
I think that would be a good idea because again, it's not too far. Once you see somebody, you just run back.
How many hours has it been since our last full rest? I'm gonna say like an hour and a half.
If
probably.
that,
Yeah.
you are in no way, shape, or form even remotely tired. Getting 8 hours
Oh,
of
yeah.
sleep is going to be virtually impossible for you right now.
Again, I'm like good. I don't have any spell slots, but I've
Let's-
got my
why
cantrips
don't
and
we,
I'm
like,
at full hit points.
Dig through the rest of the cavern and see like if there's other bandits already here.
Because
And
there
then
was.
we go sleep when people are tired.
Great.
We went down this one. There was another entrance over here.
So you say don't rest?
No, we're good. I'm good.
You don't need to
Can't
rest?
really rest.
I will be okay.
All right.
We'll survive.
There's no more.
You're cutting back.
no more large
This
swaths
cavern,
of
like the
flame.
passage leading into it, is well lit by torches held in brackets around the walls. It's roughly circular, 25 to 30 feet in diameter. There appears to be nothing of interest here.
Appears to be nothing of
Circular-
interest.
It's like it connects around. It's almost like someone ran into that chamber and then used it to split their forces and get around on both sides of you in that main chamber.
That's so weird. How do they make?
Oh,
wait.
that's this tunnel leads to that one over
Yep.
there.
They connect to each other.
Ah,
Yeah.
Like somebody set it up to surround anybody who stupidly stumbled into their evil villain lair.
but we won anyway because we're not only stupid but incredibly stubborn.
Yes,
And
That's
good
my
at fighting.
memoir. Too stubborn to die.
and good at
I
fighting.
know some people like that.
So unless there's more bandits
I
show up
think I am pretty
in the
like that.
boat, or like come up to the front door of the house,
Pretty
it's
good.
our house.
Yeah.
Unless there's some
That looks
hiding
like it.
secret passages we haven't found
And
yet.
we can keep them from coming in the cave overnight, no problem.
Okay.
Yeah, simple. We just take the ye old tide markers. We move them down about 5 feet inland. So if they do try to come back when the tide's not high enough, they'll run aground trying to come into the cave.
I think that's.
And if
an
the tide's all the way up,
amazing
it won't
idea.
really matter anyway because they won't be able to see them.
I think you are a genius.
I've
Oh, Mr.
had to
That'd
deal
be
with
good.
tides most of my life.
Hey, we'll say other thing.
Good job wiping out the smuggling ring, guys.
We're good at it.
Wiping it out or taking it over?
This concludes part 1 of the Sinister Secret of Saltmarsh.
We did it.
We won!
So we'll get those Mayhem LLC t-shirts.
Yeah.
Level
Buttons printed
2,
up.
we got
And
our
of
first
course-
real hideout.
Yeah.
That's
Now,
pretty early.
Would y'all be into taking all of the money we're gonna make from hawking all this stuff and putting it into the house?
Into renovating? I mean, yeah, that makes sense.
Because there's
Depends
like
on what
rot
we're
grubs
doing with the
everywhere,
house.
and like
We should at the very
Black
least call a
moles.
competent exterminator. Yeah.
Buy some.
That does seem like a good idea.
Carpenter.
Return the goods to town and report your success
Let's not
on
get
the haunted
crazy.
house.
Yes.
If by return you mean
Most of the goods.
Head-
Like
off.
carry them.
Sell at
yeah.
reasonable
Physically
prices.
carry them, not as in
Yeah,
because obviously they weren't robbing the town because no one in town talked about getting robbed.
exactly.
So we don't need
Yeah.
that stuff.
Well, not necessarily don't need, but you don't have to worry about selling it back to its owners.
Right.
Clearly, it was not Saltmarsh that was robbed, or people would have talked about we
is
were getting
there-
robbed. Instead, they talked about
Is
haunted
there a
house.
good place? I mean, since we've got sea access and that.
There's a
little boat?
lot of places to sell crap.
Great. I just want. I mean, I'm probably familiar with all the trade routes.
You, in
here,
fact,
so-
it would probably be easier to load up the jolly boat with
And
everything
just-
down
and
here,
then just
and then
coast
cut
boat.
out of the coast when the tide is right, and
Yep.
go right into Saltmarsh through boat.
And to find a good place to sell all this stuff.
And I can
have
vote like a
the
monk.
There's only
criminal-
one trade house in Saltmarsh.
Okay,
So
I was wondering. I have.
you're
the
going to
criminal
one
background.
place. That's it.
Okay.
Small town.
There is no other place to sell goods than the trade house.
Pax
Well,
gave,
unless
Finish
I
my
wanna,
sentence.
like-
I don't need to finish
What
my
is that?
sentence. Then.
Pax gave
Unless I
Mayhem
wanna, like,
LLC a
charter his ship.
tagline.
No,
Yeah,
it's
I
just
wrote
like
it.
I
Which,
have the ability to call on
they
people.
gladly
Too stubborn to die, too dumb to not.
they gladly purchase the brandy, all of the jewelry and stuff that you're not interested in at a 25% excise tax.
Question is,
Hooray, bureaucracy.
how much would it cost for us to charter transport either up or down the coast to one of the bigger cities? See if we could get a better price.
Well, I wouldn't want to take this little coasty.
Not very far
Out to
from
the
them.
sea.
That would probably get you killed.
Oh yeah,
Um,
it costs to charter.
Well, there's our next
and more than
quest.
likely,
This can handle deeper
excise
water than
tax
a
is going to
rowboat,
happen anywhere you bring goods.
Yeah.
Again, with
And
the
it's
criminal
the
background,
excise tax.
I have
Little towns
the
like this are a lot easier to sell stuff and a lot cheaper. The excise taxes for any of the big cities are going to be in the 75 to 80% range
Yeah.
just for people like you. This is probably the best deal you can get for selling goods. Now, he might be able to find somebody for jewels or gems or
What I'm
jewelry, but
trying
all
to
this
say.
crap.
And we're not selling.
But even
that
then,
stuff.
it's going to take a major city center for him to find something. There is no Thieves Guild or Rogues Guild in Saltmarsh.
Yeah.
You'll have to hang on to it for a while.
Yeah.
You're in a tiny town.
Is it tiny enough that we can overthrow the local government and initiate tax reform in our favor?
You could try, but this is in a kingdom, so you would probably piss off some local baron or duke who would bring down the fire and death upon you.
We'd have the town under our control for probably like 5 to 7 days.
Long enough to reform tax law.
No.
Yes.
No.
You'd-
But it would immediately be revoked.
You'd have about
reform the law, but wouldn't be
you'd have
able to
about
collect shit.
16 hours before the local lord knew, and then probably another day and a half before a few
Oh.
hundred cavalry came in and then did really
And
terrible
killed
things
the-
to you.
But by then we're long gone.
We're just
Let's-
talking about a trade tax on this that goes to the town. Right?
Yeah, it goes 100% goes to the town.
All right.
25% excise tax.
It's a nice town.
I'm gonna run for
It's
mayor.
the same excise tax that every single person
The
bringing
long
in goods
con,
brings.
run for office.
Yeah.
I'm
It's
running
standard
for
tax.
mayor.
Yeah.
I have the best charisma. I'm gonna be the mayor.
No.
I think
Yeah.
I'd love to see like that as your
I
campaign
personally
speech.
know
You
you
just
and I
stumble
would
out.
vote
I'm
for
gonna
you."
be the mayor.
Oh no,
You're
I
gonna-
would
you're
vote
gonna be
for
the
you.
mayor.
You a
Hey,
good
look who
friend
it
and
is!
I
It's
would.
Aquamarine. Hey.
Oh, howdy.
Why aren't you here playing with us?
See, she supports me being mayor.
Of course she does.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally try and overthrow the tiny little town. Go for it.
No, we're not overthrowing it. I'm running for mayor.
There is no mayor. It's
We're
a council.
overthrowing from the inside.
And they are not elected positions.
This is a
You're not even a
dumb-
landowner. You can't even vote in this country.
are
Now,
now.
we're landowners now.
We are all.
we are.
You have to prove ownership with that deed. Good luck.
What does that mean?
One of us just has to legally
New
change our
mission.
name.
Possession is 9/10, right?
Well, we now have something to work on for a B story.
Woo!
When we get to the second part of it.
That's
Is
true.
there more? There's
There's
more,
a part
right?
2. Yeah. Part 2.
Oh, yeah,
Look, everybody,
yeah,
part 2.
Part 2. Okay.
Part two.
Yes.
Okay,
So-
screenshot that and tell me what happens.
Thank you all for joining us for a lovely ZOE game night. It was great to play with everybody, see everybody, hang out with everybody.
Yeah, don't worry, we'll
Sometimes Saltmarsh. We will be returning to Saltmarsh for part 2, The Sea Ghost. I promise.
that's gotta happen.
Yes.
And don't forget, you can always check us out on Saturdays on Death from Above, which
Oh, yes.
we are running up to some big climactic stuff that's going to be happening in the next few weeks. I'm excited about it.
We are.
And of course, the Metapocalypse continues on Masters of the Metaverse on Monday. And shit is just always going crazy on Metaverse. Looks like we have some more secrets that we need to just unload before
Oh yeah.
before this whole thing just shuts down and the Metaverse explodes. That might happen. I don't
That
know.
would suck.
I haven't decided. We'll see.
I live
knows?
there.
Who
I don't
knows?
want that.
It's all up in the air.
We'll know if you
More secrets, and so many of them involve you, Aquamarine. All right.
Bum, bum, bum.
And watch Christian on Table Talks tomorrow morning.
Oh, that's right.
Oh,
I'm going to be
yes.
on Table Takes, presented by Gen Con tomorrow morning on the Gen Con channel. Also partnered here on this Twitch channel. So watch us in the morning. It's at 11?
Yes.
11
11
a.m.
Pacific.
Pacific. Check it out. I'll be on there talking about games and getting way too excited about the games I like and
You're valid.
saying really bad stuff about the games I haven't played. You know,
Hey.
opinionated white guy. Hey, every show needs
Hey,
one.
on the internet.
This show had 6 today. Weird. All right. Well, we love you, and we will see you
I'm
next
not
time
super opinionated.
for ZOE Game
I am.
Night.
Bye,
Have a
everybody.
wonderful weekend. We love you.